So we're ready to start here.
We can.
Is that her pen?
The communal pen?
Is that a communal pen?
Okay, good.
Pen.
Go for
You
it.
wrote a list?
Yeah, I have my own notes that I did last night. I will say it was after a gummy, and one of the notes is horny fear ? So,
Anxious or are you horny?
Are you anxious or
Wait,
can you
is
be
that
both?
how you feel about the movie and you're unsure of the answer?
I wanted to
movie?
gauge what the group thought.
Well, let's get to the movie later.
Okay, all right, let me roll the intro.
All right, sounds good.
Movies is plural.
Movie.
Yep.
What were you
I was
gonna-
going to comment on it, yeah.
This is going to be a good one.
Yes, welcome to Full Slice Podcast. We are very happy to be here today. We actually have somebody on the fourth mic.
We do.
I'm so excited to introduce here. We have co-host Dominski and Moore weekdays 2 to 7 on NJ 101.5 here. Kylie Moore is our
Hi, guys.
new, fourth person on the share. Yes,
Thanks for
welcome.
coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
What-
wanted to
what
do
a pleasure.
So glad that you're here. You're going to school us. Now, you, as co-host of a evening drive radio show, make a living out of conversation.
Desperately
Behind the
trying
mic.
to. Not a
Desperately
lot of
trying
money
to
in
make-
radio.
No, I know what you mean. Desperately trying to. I understand. But still, your job is to make conversation, I think, so you'll wind up schooling us probably and keeping a coherent conversation floating.
Yeah.
No
Flowing.
pressure.
You'll see
No.
the train just go off the rails with our ADHD.
Yeah,
very
you might be the
quickly.
guardrails, actually.
Haven't been coherent so far, so let's see where it goes.
Does that happen a lot where, like, this is what we're talking about today, okay? And then it just goes in a completely different direction. Then you're like, oh, crap, I'm not prepared for whatever we're talking about now.
It
Absolutely.
seems like it.
And then what do? Do you bring it back or do you let it go?
I mean, depends on what it is, but more often than not, let it go. I mean, if it's something newsy, like last week with the, I don't know when this is coming out, but recently we'll say,
Yeah.
with the wildfires, it's like,
Oh.
it sounds really stupid to talk about what show are you binge watching right now. So I guess we're talking about.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to be topical. You have to be current. What's going on
Watching,
right now.
Chicago FD.
Yeah. I like how you guys leave it open, though. You will establish a topic, a core topic, with the thought, okay, if not enough people want to talk about this, tell us about this too. Like you kind of give a secondary option so people can call and talk about two things that they want, or the hour can kind of lean that way. I've noticed.
Or there are some times where we have one thing that we're planning on talking about, and then just before
Oh,
we're about
yeah.
to go on, it's
Yes.
like, was Kylie eating pizza with a fork and a knife? We're going to bitch about that for a second.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want clean hands. I also eat popcorn with chopsticks. Okay.
What?
We've gone. Yeah. Those episodes get off the rails.
Well, that's the thing too. Is you're live. You're current. So like you can see in real time how your audience is reacting to your topic or not, and if it's something that's worth continuing or not. Like right. Like so. Like if the lines aren't lighting up. Try something else. I
Yeah.
guess is what you do, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just kidding. Now
Or
we're
just
talking
pivot.
about this.
just pivot. Yeah, just pivot to something else. Or like if something topical is going on, you can do it. That's the fun part about radio. Is that like.
It's fun and scary.
It's fun and scary because it's instant. It's like, okay, this big news just broke, so we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like I have over there somewhere, I have a 2-hour long recording of 101.5 on 9/11.
Yes.
Oh,
Very cool
devastating.
footage. Very cool
Devastating
audio.
to listen to.
Yeah.
But also very intriguing. Yeah, hot take. 9/11 was devastating.
No, we have a common theme that we keep saying.
We keep bringing up 9/11.
9/11 is cool.
And that's how I know
Is
I'm
that
on the
cool
right
footage?
show.
It's cool footage.
No, what it is painful nostalgia.
No, it's fascinating. Okay, to go back and listen to that. Same thing with Howard Stern's
always
coverage of it.
happens.
Did you ever hear that?
Okay, you're talking to someone who watches 102 Minutes That Changed America every year. So yeah, I'm well aware of the 9/11 quote-unquote nostalgia.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like reminding yourself of how serious it is. You watch documentaries, whatever that too.
Remind
But
yourself. You should never forget.
yeah, it's true. Well, you know what I mean.
Just come
Phil's
up
a
with that.
volunteer
Never
fireman.
forget, bitch. Never forget.
Got it
That
right.
was the original
That too.
log line.
The original phrase was "never forget, bitch."
Yeah.
But they took
We were in the Bush years. They cut it out.
They threw a shoe at me.
No, that was Don't Remind Me.
it's not going to fit on those little flags on the cars.
One of the other cool things.
Speaking of derailing,
Sorry.
Speaking of fire,
Yeah.
also Kylie, you've been heavily involved in our little hot sauce community.
yes.
What a transition.
Very good,
Fire.
Kyle. Very good job.
You never want to
That's
forget the hot sauce festivals.
Impressive.
And you've been a judge multiple times. You've come to the festivals. You surprised us with your co-host Jeff, which was very cool, by the way, in Philly. I
that
would
was
never
neat.
have thought he would have shown up. It was very cool.
That credit goes to Jeff. He was like, "Is it cool if I show up?"
It was so cool.
10,000% yes.
Like someone we've been listening to since we were like kids. You know, to have him there. It was cool. Like you guys there together, like interacting outside. It was neat. It was fun. I liked it.
Thank you.
And your friends were cool. Hopped up right there, started judging with you. We're like, it's kind of cool because we make it open ended. Like we decide how many you want to do it. You go ahead. Another opinion is always welcomed. So it was nice to see your friends there too.
And credit to you guys, very fun festivals.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So we just did Boston Hot Sauce Festival last weekend. As of this recording, by the time it comes out, it'll be about maybe 3-4 weeks ago.
Yep.
And you
one
had
died.
Huh?
No one died.
No one died.
No one died. We had a bunch of folks from Tabletop Trio on the judging table as well, just like you did.
And Phil from Dragons.
Yeah, what
Phil,
was that?
Drunken Dragon's Horde, Phil
Drunken
Ryback.
Right.
He did one category, and then he goes, I gave him the last one. He's like, can I clap out of this? I'm like, clap out? What do you mean? He's like, I just want to do one topic. I'm like, that's fine. So we had an extra score sheet for a very important topic, but he couldn't do the whole thing. So you doing the whole thing each time, it's got to kind of be tough.
I don't know what that was supposed to be. I thought it said I'm burning
hell?
alive, but it just says that. I don't know what this
Sounds
is.
like 1940s.
That pissed me off. I hate when the descriptions have nothing to
Was
do
that
with.
playing during the Great Depression?
Burn.
That was better.
I like that. What I was going to ask you, you sat on a judging table before, and how was the rest of the day or day following?
How would you tell me?
Beer.
How's
I
your
felt
belly?
it. Okay, let's chalk it up to I felt it.
Yeah, because like that's a sacrifice. Not just the day where you're dealing with the fire and the snot. And
Phil did it too.
And the tears.
Yeah.
Oh, you did do it.
We
That's
did
right.
Philly. Yeah.
You did Philly
last year.
Man,
Nothing a
I
50
can't-
milligram gummy can't fix.
50 milligram
Okay.
gummy. He says
50
it like it's a
milligram gummy.
Tic Tac.
I want to stress just how many hot sauces there were in how short amount of time.
That's the problem, right?
That
Where-
it was a conveyor belt.
Like, yes, exactly. So I would have a spoonful of hot sauce. I would try to write down a note like, did I like this? And then all of a sudden I'd see Kyle already there, like with the next one, like, eat, pig, eat.
I have your score sheet.
What's Hansel and Gretel? Like, right? Isn't that what she did? The witch?
Pretty much,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
I know what
locked
you're
him in
talking
the cage and just feeding him, fattening him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I just say
Yo,
I
which-
commend anybody who volunteers for something like that. That's a big deal.
I have Kylie's score sheet here. Some of the notes.
Oh, I love the notes.
You're
she was
supposed
talking
to
about
do
them. Yeah.
1 through 10, and then we tally it up. Kylie takes it a step further, almost like what a sommelier would do. Here's some random ones. I'll just read. I'm lost in the sands of time.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but she gave the sauce a 9, so thick boy, not hot. People around me are much smarter.
Yeah. Oh, do you have your notes up too?
I also have
Yeah,
them
you're
up,
looking
yeah.
up. Okay.
Number 17 in Philly Fire. I don't know how I feel.
A few in a row, it's tasty. The next one, the next sauce came and I forgot. The next one, I can feel my chest. The next one, I forgot again.
Freaking feel my chest.
Liberty Bell, number 7. Fuck the haters. I would put this on eggs.
Fuck the haters. I put this on eggs. So good.
That's amazing.
Dude, that's so funny.
Oh, here, yeah, we'll close it with this one. Number 10 on the Liberty Bell. It says,
No, not into the pit. It burns.
number 10, she gave it a 7 and said, not hot, but tasty, or I just can't feel.
I can't feel.
works.
Days.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, wasn't there one where it was like everybody's like notes of this, and you're like yummy on popcorn.
Yeah,
or something?
everyone else is like, it's very Carolina Reaper forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's the phrase.
We'll
Like,
put on
what?
pizza. Yum, yum. And George's notes were crazy. I have a friend who actually went to school to be a sommelier, so he had like flavor notes and tasting notes and spices. And you even wrote notes too, didn't you?
It was mostly pictures of butts.
Yeah.
Doodle Bob with a penis.
4 butts is bad. 5
4
butts
butts.
is worse.
How it will make your butt feel later? Is that the scale?
It's
Okay.
mostly yeah.
It's an anticipatory award.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
So
of
it was Boston was fun. We
Yeah.
wound up working on the second story of Ben Iron, right?
Of Trillium.
Trillium. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sorry.
You're looking at Ben Iron.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at Ben Iron. That's why I'm getting confused.
Yep.
We got
Yeah.
Ben Iron here in front of us now.
Yeah, we'll get to what's going on with them later.
It was a rainy day, so we wound up bringing it inside. But it was a great second story area up there. It was.
Yeah.
It was a good vibe. It was a lot of fun.
Yep. I'm kind of glad it wasn't like asses to elbows because it was kind of a confined area.
Yeah.
And if we had waited to the next day, it would have been a mud pit outside. So it was nice to have. If we had one more vendor, it wouldn't have fit.
They were they were great hosts too. It
Very
was a
great
good time.
hosts. Yeah,
It was a
very good.
time. Good
Yep.
food. Very
Good
good,
beer.
food. Good beer.
Gotta watch out for those bed knives.
So here's okay. We'll do this.
Bed knife.
We had
Kyle's
an
bed knife,
Airbnb with
bed sheets.
8 people in it. So we had us three from Full Slice, 3 people from Tabletop. My cousin Daniel came up from South Carolina, and Phil, our other friend Phil, who makes mead, and he makes like spicy meads and all different kinds. He came with us too. He drove. We went in his car. He has a SUV, so we all fit. There's news of a quote unquote potential serial killer going through New England right now.
I have heard that, yes.
And it's
the
stories on that is nuts, and it kind of startled me because we were smack dab in the middle of all that, although we did not fit the description of any of the victims. Someone decided while I was at the festival, I came back that night, Phil brought me back home, everybody was at the Airbnb. I come back, there's a knife on my bed. And I said, who put this knife on my bed? And everyone, they look concerned, like, no, what? A knife? And he would have been the last person I would have thought. Him, yes. I probably would have found it in my chest if it was Tyler. But Phil, the way he reacted, he was the least suspect. I thought maybe Bob or Joe or Graham or Phil. And no one would admit to it. And then I'm sitting there in the living room. I'm like, wait. Who did this?
We still never ironed
There's
this
a fucking
out.
knife in my bed. Who did that? Because if I jumped in the bed, like, not that I'm going to dive into the bed like Kevin McAllister.
If you did that, you would launch me into the ceiling.
Yeah, Tyler, me and Tyler shared a bed.
Yeah, we did.
But then I took the
fine.
knife back, put it away, didn't say anything about it, and it drove me fucking nuts. But then, that night,
Whole day.
we go back to sleep, or we go to sleep, and I wait, and you know when you're like lounging in the morning, you're trying to just find like a comfortable position for like another hour until your alarm goes back off. I'm laying there, I slip my hand under the pillow, and I feel another fucking knife.
A butter knife this time.
It was a butter knife.
Dude, it was so funny. He literally just goes and runs out the door.
Tyler's still in bed, like, what the fuck, dude?
I was laughing hysterically. He goes, who did this? And ran out the door.
Everyone's howling. And the way he laughed gave it away.
Dude, it was hilarious.
I was dying.
The other thing that pissed Kyle off was all the guys, most of them were judges, kept farting in this enclosed space.
Dude, it was so inappropriate. If they're listening,
who fucking farted and ran outside.
no, I said I can't fucking do this anymore. And I got
It was
up.
hilarious.
We had to open the back door of the Airbnb and the front door of the
mentally
Airbnb.
broke.
I did because I didn't
over
know.
farts. Come on.
It's because no one admitted to it, and we're all sitting there like, "Oh, who did it?" It's like when you leave this much milk in the carton, and Dad goes around, "Who left them? Who did that?"
Yeah.
I don't know. It was me. I'm eating cereal as I'm saying no, but like you guys weren't admitting to it. It was pissing me
the
off.
knife too. No one was admitting to
I
the
was
knife.
the serial killer, not the farter.
They're gonna go look
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a body in the attic of that house when they go clean it for the next round of people. Anyway,
Knives? Oh, yeah, seriously. That's something money can't buy. Knives.
Thank you.
have you seen Surf Ninjas?
I have not, but I
Okay.
just want to say thank you for only inviting me to the hot sauce festivals that don't require an Airbnb.
No, the
Yeah.
travel ones are kind of tough. So unless the podcast is involved, or it's like our cousin Daniel was up visiting and literally
was fun.
wanted to go.
Yeah.
I mean, you're welcome to. I mean, if you make a trip out of it, you can. But we're looking to we're
hotel.
doing a festival in Long Island in June.
Wow.
But then on May 17th, we're doing the Hamilton Hops and Heat Festival at Bent Iron Brewing, which you've already committed to be a judge for that as well.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, it's going to be kind of a smaller show. We're kind of making it like a invite only kind of thing, like a trial first year. So there's only going to be 8 vendors of hot
cool.
sauce, but we're going to
Oh.
get other local vendors and different things in there. It's going to be a really good time.
Okay.
They have this big rolling stage. We're going to do our eating challenges. We're going to do our live judging. We're going to do the awards. It's going to be a really good time. So if you're around Bent Iron Brewing,
What's the date again?
May 17th, and it's 70 Extonville Road, Hamilton, New Jersey.
All right, this episode comes out just a few days before that. So
Perfect.
where can you get tickets?
You can get tickets at bentironbrewing.com, or I'll have a link in my Instagram bio at castiron_Kyle.
Beauty. All right. Very
All right.
good.
Let's
so
jump into the meat.
Yeah. So one of the reasons that one of the things we wanted to have
No
Kylie
bones.
on for today was we wanted to talk 90s entertainment, specifically
Sure.
movies, television, things like that.
Yep.
And Phil brought up the good idea of bringing up things that happened in 90s cartoons that would not fly today necessarily.
Yeah.
So,
Or
Controversy.
got banned.
yeah, I remember we talked about this at like, we're almost coming up on 10 years of doing this podcast.
I know.
9 years.
Yeah.
9 years doing
Yeah.
this podcast.
9
It's
years.
insane. Thank you.
Yeah, it's fun.
We took a break for about a year or so, but still, good times. One of the first episodes we did, we listed all the stuff from Rocco.
Do you remember our most controversial text message?
Controversial text
Like 8 years ago. Kyle, can you come? It's a Thursday. I was like, he's like, can you come over tonight? Can we do a podcast tonight? I'm like, oh shit, I'm not available until like 3 weeks from now. Tyler just goes, you fucking suck.
3 weeks from now?
Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby.
So
That's one. He was a phone sex operator.
right.
And the hotel.
I had that one.
Did you see the hotel one too?
No.
The hotel that Rocco and Heifer stay at on the way to go see the world's biggest weenie or whatever it is.
Really?
Or something like that. And it is
They had a call girl in a Rocco episode.
No, the hotel is set outside. It said like something like fuzzy beds and like and then they said like we'd like a room. And the guy goes, all night? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Another one, he's picking berries in the forest, and then you hear like and a gorilla comes out holding his crotch.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I don't
this-
remember that.
Same.
Yeah, they cleared that from the
there was
airways quickly.
There was a whole episode where Mrs. Big Head is like trying to get Rocco in her house to
sexually.
like sexually.
Yeah.
It's really
I remember
creepy.
those themes.
It's really creepy themes like that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's some weird shit that they let fly in the cartoons those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. And the other thing we wanted to do was, because you're always talking about your love of 90s movies, I printed out 2 lists, and I wanted to leave it up to you guys to figure out which one we would discuss. I put the parameters of 1993 to 2002.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
we're talking early 2000s.
Like our
I have more
like-
notes to make.
Like our
Okay.
childhood type of eras.
So
pretty much.
I have 2 lists. I have the top 50 overall movies
Okay.
from 1993 to 2002.
50?
Yeah.
That's a lot of movies.
Well, we don't have to talk about each one of them.
Wow.
And then there's
Seeing
the top
one of my
50
favorites
kids
on there.
only.
Give me the top 10. Give me the top 10 only.
Third leg of the stool. And then the 50 kids ones, like animated
Great.
and versus live action kids. So like Pokemon versus Home Alone. Like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So if you guys want to do the kids one, I feel like there's a lot more there, but there's definitely movies we could definitely scan over the other
Sure.
overall movies, because I know some that are on there that I know you've talked about before.
Okay.
So
So why don't we do that? We'll do movies, and
Already
then we'll go to
disagree with
the
your first one.
We'll do movies, and then we'll do the controversial cartoon moments, and then we'll wrap it up. I have a 90s trivia quiz, 90s cartoon trivia quiz,
Okay.
quiz.
Trivia
Trivia
quiz.
quiz.
So what I'll do is I can go down the list
whatever.
here. I can go down the list, and then if you guys say stop, we can discuss it. Because there's some movies like Pulp Fiction, good movie.
Stop.
Okay.
No, not good.
Never saw it. I don't know. Never saw it. I don't know.
I don't know. Quentin doesn't do it for me.
What's the basic storyline?
Pulp Fiction.
No, what a loaded question. You've never seen it?
Drugs
No.
and murder.
There's
and,
like 1,000 storylines.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a well executed movie, but it does not get my attention.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I hear
it's
that.
like
I think
that's why the no.
storytelling
Okay.
is well composed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't draw me in.
Like Reservoir Dogs, everyone says how good of a movie that is. I think it's a decent movie, but it exactly what you said.
Dogs.
It
What
doesn't
is
draw
this
me in.
Yeah.
It doesn't grab
I
me.
have seen both of them.
Counterpoint.
I liked both of them. I never need to see either one of them ever again.
That's very good. The only
However-
Quentin Tarantino movie I will rewatch is Hateful Eight, and that's it.
I will watch
Oh,
Surf Ninjas again.
Interesting
though.
choice.
I like it because it's all one shot in one little snowy building. There's not 2000s or 1993. Kyle, shut up. Next on the list, Shawshank Redemption, great movie. I can.
Yeah,
No
it's,
complaints there.
It's a long one though.
Thank
It's
you.
too long.
That's what I hate. I remember. Did you ever
Is that
see
Fred Darabont?
oh my God, Pete Davidson's 90-minute movie. He did a
Yes.
rap about 90-minute movie. It was like, fuck yeah, 90-minute movies.
That's
Hell yeah.
perfect.
That's all
one
I
of-
want.
That's one of my rules. If it's under 90 minutes, I don't care what the plot is. I will watch it.
That's
that's
a
okay.
great-
I will
that's a
dedicate
great
that.
guardrail.
I will dedicate that time to the mystery of what this is.
Most
But
Vin
not
Diesel
3
movies.
hours. Like Killer of the Flower Moon. Never saw it. It was the Oscar movie
No.
from 2 years ago. The
Yeah, it was
Leonardo
3.5
DiCaprio
hours.
movie.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
I don't want to be. I
thank
don't want to
you.
be sad for 3 hours.
Yeah.
All right, give me a pen. I'm gonna I'm gonna.
Yeah. I don't want to be sad for 3
Titanic,
hours.
Forrest Gump, Schindler's List. We can get rid of that.
Schindler's List.
Okay.
You skipped over Matrix and Fight Club.
No, not yet.
Oh.
Number 3, Jurassic Park.
Whoa!
That's Kylie's favorite movie, right?
It is.
And
Is
that's
it-
my
or-
favorite movie. Absolutely. I have like 4 different versions of it over there.
One of my keychains is the little Rexy.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nerds.
Dude, that's my
Okay.
favorite. That's my favorite movie, and Twister.
Why is it your favorite movie? Go.
The disastrous nature of it, and like, oh my god, a dinosaur is attacking a car, like something that would never happen, but it's always you imagine like what it would be like if it happened, and
Yeah.
you get to see it happen.
Yep.
That's it.
I
And
think if they didn't make more
I like
of them, I
dinosaurs
would
as a
have
kid.
liked that movie more.
if what?
If they didn't make more of those movies, I would have liked the original more.
the sequels ruined
yeah.
the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like-
The
it's just-
sequels, they do not hold a candle to the
No.
first one.
Lost
But I mean,
World is
Which
good.
sequels though? What are we talking about?
I like Lost World.
Okay, Lost World, too long. Did not need to go to San Diego at the end. Jurassic Park 3, the only reason it wins
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
cell
the
phone?
aforementioned runtime.
Is that what that was?
Well,
The
Sam
third
Neill's in
one?
the third one. That's what saved it for me as well.
True. And yes, the cell phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can quote
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 3.
Speaking of the Jurassic Park
I
movies,
gave it to Nash.
I have to
He must
draw
have
this
had
out.
it.
And it's in the shit ringing. Great movies, though. I mean, but then what about Jurassic World?
Okay, I got it.
What
Ready?
about Jurassic World, though?
Listen to this. My coworker at work, I work in a small building, like 20, 30 people. His daughter, my coworker's daughter, is married to a guy. This guy's brother is married to Bryce Dallas Howard.
Huh.
I just want to. Can we
Yep. Yeah.
show to camera like
I thought he was doing
the
a G-
diagram that Kyle just pulled?
So I,
Let me see it. Oh, R to D to
Russ's daughter
H
to husband
B.
to brother.
But how come some go lateral and some go down?
Because they're not all related. They're through marriage.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
my
what that means.
coworker to his daughter, the daughter over to her husband, the husband's brother, and then Bryce Dallas Howard.
Got it.
Okay, very cool. They met a
Now
lot
we've
of cool
seen the
people.
inside of Kyle's brain, everyone.
All right, and the inside of my work, apparently.
So Jurassic World, though, that was one of the top movies of all time until like the following couple months, some Star Wars sequel came out, right?
Jurassic World was just going on the nostalgia.
Grossing,
Yeah.
yes.
Going on the nostalgia of Jurassic Park, it kind of has the same beats as Jurassic Park, but you know what? I'm just happy to be back on Isla Nublar.
Yeah, yeah. But what about the
That's a
most
word?
recent one where you had all three of the original cast? It didn't do it. It goes to show you that having the original cast isn't enough.
I was still happy to watch Dinosaurs Chasing People.
Yeah.
I will never watch that movie again.
No, it was a one and done. I
Is that the
saw
one
it.
where they're on the ice and there's a dinosaur under the ice and it pops up out of the ice?
What?
There's a new one with Chris Pratt and he's walking on ice and there's like this new, I don't know.
You know what? I think it was the sequel
think
to
the-
Jurassic World.
I think the Masiosaur, that's the underwater one.
Yeah,
with
the
feathers.
Masiosaur
The
one.
one with the feathers.
Oh, yeah, it was like a swimming
It popped
velociraptor
out of the
looking
ice?
thing. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a swimming velociraptor looking thing.
And the pilot, yeah.
Hold on, they bring back dinosaurs, and you're confused that something pops through ice.
no, ice is a big fear of mine. And now we have dinosaurs coming through it. I
now
can't
we have
watch.
reverse popping through ice. Okay, so what is it with the people that brought back some? They're working on
Never
bringing back
getting
the
off.
woolly
This is a
mammoth.
Jurassic Park episode. Forget it. This is done. We're cooked.
Dude, we got
are
to the
cooked.
third.
There is my
we
point.
got to the third fucking video.
we are
Right.
cooked.
Of
I'm sorry.
50.
See what I was talking about derailing? This isn't totally derailing though, but like
No,
we're on our way as a society. We're on our way. We're working on
I
the woolly
should-
mammoth right now.
I should
They're
pick
gonna
the
do
kids'
it.
movies out of this list because
They're
we
gonna
got
do it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
We can tie it in. So Fight Club. Which are the best Jurassic Park fights?
Spinosaur versus T-Rex in JP3.
Yes, yes, without a doubt.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that part where it snaps the T-Rex's neck.
Ooh,
Holy
that little
shit.
lizard versus Newman.
Wait, does
Oh,
it?
yeah.
When it ate him.
The Dilophosaurus.
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
that
the Dilophosaurus.
The
spitty guy?
Compies versus the man who I can't remember in the
No,
Lost World.
I thought you were going to say the little girl in the beginning. The copies
Clever
versus
girl?
little girl.
Brutal, dude.
Hell yeah.
The guy that says clever girl?
Clever girl. Oh, the Velociraptor
Yeah.
versus that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
How
one.
about the claws clicking?
The T-Rex versus the lawyer. Who could forget that?
Oh yeah.
You didn't say the magic word.
I like
Yeah.
the claw clicking on the ground. That always creeped me out
Yeah.
when they're running
Yeah.
through the.
If you listen to it, it's Morse code.
I have a little.
It says "fuck you." No, no.
I have a little golden book
I love
adaptation
this.
of Jurassic
this
Park.
this version of Phil is great.
I have a little. I have a
There's
little
no meds.
for Haley. A little golden book version of Jurassic Park.
Aww.
Yeah, it's way too much information each page. They try to squeeze the whole thing in one like 6-page story.
Oh my god.
But I mean, I enjoy it because I like the
Daddy
story.
enslaves a whole creature.
Yay! Blood everywhere. Good night.
I love that part where they go down in a helicopter with the Colonel Sanders guy. That gives me goosebumps
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Welcome
Oh,
to Jurassic
when they
Park.
first see
Oh,
the
yeah.
brontosauruses.
Yep.
And that's the first time that anybody really saw graphics like that.
I saw
Computer graphics
I
on
saw
TV,
Lost
like, on
World
movies
in
like that.
theaters with my friends for my birthday. I remember being in the theater standing up like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This is awesome. And we went to McDonald's, got the Jurassic Park Happy Meals. It was sick. I love it.
So what else you got on your list?
All right. So I crossed Schindler's List, Forrest Gump, Titanic, Saving Private Ryan, Green Mile. Anybody want to touch on those? Those are really long movies that you have to watch
Green
once.
Mile is deep and heavy.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
Dude, I
I'm
watched that
tired,
in
boss.
school.
Yeah.
That was a school
Wow,
movie.
that probably wiped half a day out.
Yeah.
Dude, it wiped
what?
several days.
Holy shit.
Several days, because it was only for like history class or
Yeah.
something, so it only took up the 1 hour that history period was for like a whole week.
So your
watched Forrest
history
Gump in
teacher had a
school.
4-day hangover.
Yeah,
is what
for
we're
sure.
saying.
Yeah, she had a rager that weekend.
I'm tired.
That movie definitely made me hate Southern white people.
Yeah, right.
There was nothing else to
And
hate.
Paul
No,
Rudd.
no, that's
Maybe
my only
hate-
takeaway.
Well, no,
Paul Rudd
not
the-
Forrest Gump. We're not talking about Forrest Gump.
no.
Paul Rudd, the
Green
bad
Mile.
guy, the bad warden guy.
Paul Rudd was in it.
No,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
wasn't. Not
Was he the one
Green Mile.
that put the dry sponge on? Or was it some
No,
other
it's
guy?
some
It was the
other
other
weirdo
guy.
He looked like, I thought it was Paul Rudd too.
He kind of looks like him, but it's not.
Oh, we're
him.
both
Oh,
stupid.
whatever.
I rewatched it recently.
You had, I think it was either you or Jeff recently had touched on the fact that Forrest Gump is not a good movie.
I cannot stand Forrest Gump.
It's not.
Jeff loves Forrest Gump.
Okay,
I like
never-
Forrest Gump for one weird reason. My grandmother liked it.
So I've never watched Forrest Gump. Tell me why it sucks. I've seen bits and
What's
pieces
the
of it.
story?
It's just a weird guy that weird things happen to him and they patch him
It's
back
a mentally challenged guy that goes through a lot of shit. or
I don't
what?
even-
So long.
Yeah, how long is it?
2.5 hours.
Is it?
Yeah.
It feels like I'm still watching it. Is how long the runtime felt like.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no real
You could
plot line.
have cut the movie right before that scene.
That's okay. Unbelievable. 2 hours 22 minutes. It feels so much longer.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
It's one time watch and then
Another Tom Hanks movie I never watched, but I've always wanted to. I just never sat down.
Green Mile.
It was Castaway.
that's a good movie.
Yeah, that one's worth your time.
Yeah,
That one's worth your time. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Counterpoint: Martian is a better solo movie.
Martian is such a great. Yeah,
Objection, Your Honor, leading
Yeah.
the witness.
A solo stranded movie.
Yeah. I would-
Yes,
far
I love
superior.
that one. Yeah, because he grows stuff in his own poopy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've definitely drawn parallels with that ice skating scene with the tooth. I've been there. When he hits his Tyler doesn't know. Remember he knocks his tooth out with the ice skate because he has a tooth pain on the island.
Oh, I only saw it once.
Okay, well,
I know what you're talking about.
I'm sure
Wow.
in that
Good
one
Lord.
time it was in there.
Wow.
So here's a movie that I wanted to touch on that I think is one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. Not only the '90s, Good Will Hunting.
Fantastic movie.
It is.
It's one I need to give a rewatch. I've seen it once. I did like it. I understand it has a lot of cultural impact.
Big time. But what it is, it
I didn't put a space in it. The first one is what Kyle does. Good Will Hunting. hey.
Clever.
Good Will Hunting. I just know it's not your fault, Chief. That's
I'll
all
tell
I know.
you why it it hits with me and multiple rewatches.
Oh man.
It's Matt Damon, one of his first movies, if not his first movie.
Yeah.
And he's great in it. But Robin Williams being a completely opposite role than we're used to. You're talking only a few years after Genie and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah,
like he was
serious.
the Genie in
Minimal quips.
It just was
Yeah.
so cool to see him in that role. You feel that warmth comes through every time I watch it. I feel
It's a
that.
great performance.
Yeah, he plays a therapist. Like who better? He should have been a therapist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mini Driver's fantastic.
Minnie Driver's absolutely fantastic in it. It's just one of my favorite. Stellan Skarsgård is the professor. Like it's just a really good movie, and I could watch it
And
over.
it probably spoke to you too because you were at a similar age. It was very it was focused towards like a young man just trying to like find
A
his
guy who
place,
keeps
find his
fucking up
place
in
the
life.
world. But no, you had
janitor.
You feel like you have so much more potential. You're trying to find your place in the world. Someone gives you an opportunity and you want to fight for it.
Wow, dude, what the fuck?
There you go.
You just
Whoa.
I think I need a bath.
I need a bath.
Take a shower.
That was perfect. Silence of the Lambs, another one of my favorites.
Cool.
I could watch that a million times over.
Great
Sure.
movie.
Psychological thriller, Jodie
Let's
Foster,
say rest in
amazing.
peace, but that was Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. Yeah, right.
I saw a meme recently where it was Hannibal Lecter standing. Remember, he's standing in the middle of the room. all dressed? Yeah, he's standing in the middle of the room, and it said the same overpriced Goodwill item I see every single day. Yeah, it's like, hello, Clarice.
Hello. Anybody interested?
I like the psychological thriller of that, and I find that these movies are sometimes good. Like, drink a couple beers and watch the movie and see how you process it. Have a gummy and you don't have a gummy and watch watch Silence of the Lambs. Actually,
Hard pass
Hell
on
no.
that one.
you will never look at a moth again.
Ew.
And I think it's a great movie, and it was included in this list, even though it was 1991, because of its impact. It won multiple Oscars that year. Like it was just
you have a gummy with me?
I'd have a gummy
I'd
with
have a
me.
gummy with me. I'd have a gummy with me. I'd have a gummy with me so hard.
Great big gummy.
Jesus Christ.
There's a great big gummy.
Not looking at the gummies the same way again.
and I'm giving up marijuana.
So maybe we should pivot to kids ones soon. It's starting to get
You just did more for like anti-drugs than Dare ever did.
yeah.
So
You just did.
The
Yeah.
Dare line be damned.
Don't take too many gummies or you're going to kill people, put moths in their throat, and they're going to have to hire a serial killer to find you and go to Mexico. What?
16 is something not a kids movie, but did mess me up when I was a kid.
Let's see. Are there any other ones on here that... they kind of get... You know what? One that I like, Scream is in here. We'll talk about that.
Fifth
Lord of the
Element.
Rings. The first Lord of the Rings was 2001. That was absolutely epic. The Iron Giant was pretty good. I liked that one.
Fifth Element.
Let's see. All right, let's go down the list. Toy Story.
Oh, of course.
Great.
I saw it in theaters. One of
Dude.
the coolest memories of my childhood was going with my cousin to see it in the theaters. It was awesome. It was...
You know what? It's
Really
a fun thing to do is to go back and look at all the Pixar movies, Easter eggs.
Yeah, oh,
There's
yeah.
so many. So
Yes.
many, because they have the same. I didn't realize it, but when you think about it, like a lot of those 3D renderings are products. It's theirs. They use it. So like the ball that's in Andy's room. Oh my God, it's the same ball that's in Finding Nemo. Yeah, because they have a 3D ball. They're going to use it because getting somebody to make a new 3D
Toys
ball
don't die.
costs money.
Well,
No,
all the
stupid.
renders.
yeah, it's all renders, but it's their property, so they just reuse it everywhere. And other things like
I'm sorry.
Andy's mom's van's license plate is the room.
What's the
Is
number?
A113.
Yeah, there you go.
Is the room, right? Is I've heard
You're
a couple things
so
like that.
overqualified for this conversation.
The room in college that they did a lot of their artwork
All their
in or something. right?
animation work.
Andy's
Yeah.
mom's license plate? Really?
Yeah, exactly.
What the
And so
exactly.
so is
A113 is in a lot of the
yeah.
Pixar movies.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
It's like
All
the
right.
room in Monsters Inc. It's like all
And
that.
Monsters
Oh,
Inc. has
yeah.
the Pizza Truck Planet car
Yes.
outside of the mobile home.
I think people saw it as Easter eggs, but I think they were just reusing stuff.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to create new things.
Yep.
Let us have this.
Yes.
Let us have
no,
this.
I know. I'm letting you.
I
I'm just-
haven't watched anything past. I haven't even watched Toy Story 3 or 4.
Sesame Street.
Oh,
You know
okay.
Rashida Jones wrote that?
Toy Story?
Rashida Jones wrote Toy Story 3?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No.
By herself?
No, with the team.
Oh.
I love when you do that.
Go for her.
Look it up. Look it up.
Just write Rashida Jones after Toy Story. It doesn't matter.
Go to imright.com. Toy Story 4. She left.
Oh yeah. She wrote a treatment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she wrote the treat. I mean, if she wrote the treatment and she was on it during its inception, then she's a creator.
Wow.
Cut that.
Wow.
No, my part.
Oh, you could just say, oh, Rashida Jones was involved in Toy Story 4's production. Did you know that?
Rashida Jones left Toy Story 4 after philosophical differences. And
Wow, Kyle knew that. Wow.
I just knew it.
Off the top of your head.
Toy Story was a cartoon one that made it to the big kid list that we were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
As well as Lion King.
That was a ripoff.
Yes.
Lion King.
Dude,
That I do know.
I
That's a
cannot.
rough-
I will
there's
admit this.
Yeah.
When you guys talk about movies that make you cry,
Lion
I
King.
cannot call in and say that when Mufasa dies, I light up. I not happy.
I was about to fucking leave.
I go. I can't watch that Simba with Mufasa, and it's
Help!
dead!
Somebody
no. I well up. I meant to say, not light up.
help! Somebody.
I light up.
Anybody.
Yes, yes.
I light up.
But also let's
dead.
let's not talk. Let's not.
He's
skip-
dead now.
He was crushed in a medicine press.
Slapping my knee every time Mufasa gets run over by a stampede.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. My sides are hurting from splitting so much.
But the music in Toy Story and Lion King and all these other movies, like John Williams was a huge part.
Oh wait, was it Randy?
That's an incredible Randy Newman.
That's a really good Randy Newman.
yeah.
From your nice warm bed. Oh shit.
You just remember what your old pal said. Well, you got a friend in me.
I hated that.
Why? Oh, the high pitched
It
one?
was too impressive.
Minion.
So like the Lion King was directly ripped off a Japanese manga.
What's that?
Manga's like an anime. Here,
Oh,
I
really?
sent you the
way.
I was like, mango?
airdrop.
Mangoes?
So it's based off this thing called Kimba the White Lion. If you expand the picture, they even have the Rafiki.
They
Holy
sure do.
shit.
Yeah.
Kimba the White Lion is the original story for the Lion
Yeah,
King?
so
well,
this
no,
came-
wasn't it Hamlet?
What? What do you mean?
and
The
is
original
this a
story
rip-off
for
of
Lion
Hamlet?
King?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Hamlet. Yes.
Probably, but this came out before Lion
That's
King.
a little too close. There's a cliff and a big mountain there. Yeah.
There's a bird.
Yeah.
There's a sad old lion.
Yeah.
My brother's gonna kill me.
From
Holy shit.
1965 to 1967?
Yep.
Wait,
oh, this is
no,
old.
1954.
1950s, 1954. Wow, this is an old show.
Disney's like, nobody will notice.
Prepare for the negativity because more's coming.
Yay! Someone's got to bring us back down to earth. All the music composed by Elton John.
Phil
Good
just
shit.
goes, is it
Yeah,
special?
that's who
to
it
you?
was. Elton John.
Elton John? Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic score.
From the day we arrived.
Oh, go.
On the planet.
Get it.
So,
Get it.
All right, anyway, what else you got?
okay, that's the 2 cartoon ones. One of my top 10 favorite movies is American History X. That I could rewatch all the time.
Is that the curb stomping one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was
not
gonna say
the
because it's so
only-
funny.
Yeah.
The first thing that comes up is a dude with a swastika.
That is the right movie.
Yep.
No, it's about him
it's an-
changing.
I love this side splitting.
it's a fantastic movie.
It's
Yeah.
literally one of the greatest movies ever made. This guy was in a poor neighborhood, and he was caught up in gangs and violence and
Okay.
anti-Semitism, and he saw his little brother going down the same
from
path.
Terminator, right?
Yeah, the kid from Terminator. Yes, Ed.
Ed Gein.
He saw a nipple belt and he said, "What?" So basically, the movie is about him trying to save his brother, but because that family was so indoctrinated into the hate that the brother brought to the house, he went to jail and got refined.
Every single picture is him topless with the swastika.
Well, it's a
on his
major-
chest.
I can't show that on YouTube.
No, that's okay. We don't need to show this on YouTube anyways. It's just for our reference
I
because
hope-
I've never seen the movie.
I hope Courtney's outside.
Why?
Someone just walked by and it scared the shit
Oh,
out
it's
of
probably
me.
the dog.
No, dog's not wearing jeans.
Well, it could
Yeah.
have been over there.
Could have been. We'll see.
My
We'll go with
neighbor.
that. But what I
Again,
like about
Amazon,
a movie,
man. Amazon's here.
a movie, not in the backyard.
Shiny.
So what I like about a movie, when I watch a movie, I like character development and I like plot twists and I like flips. Like a movie that you don't think the ending is going to be the way that
I
it
like
is.
I thought you meant like Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah, same thing.
I love the Surf Ninjas.
Yes, surf.
I'm
But
just-
I think it's a great movie because it has severe character development.
Skateboard off!
All right, well, never mind. I'm not going to push it on you guys. Whatever.
No, it's fine.
I'm done.
Your opinion is valid, and you're
It's like a
entitled to your own
famously liked
opinion.
movie.
Dog with jeans.
Dog with jeans. It could have been that, Kyle. Did you ever think of that?
All right, guys, we got to break for traffic. Sorry, make Kylie feel at home. We got to break for the news.
Do you want to take a break? We're halfway through the episode already.
Well, we can finish this lift off. We only have a couple more.
Okay.
Clerks, great movie. Kevin
Man,
Smith fan.
So good.
So good.
I thought we were doing the kids' movies.
No, this is
Got
this is the
confused.
big kid list. And then I remember Scream being like one of the first scary movies I ever watched.
I fucking love Scream so much.
Okay, tell us why.
Do you like horror in general?
I do like horror in general, and I think that Scream. Well, I don't think I know that Scream is a parody of the genre while also creating its own
Its own
like
niche,
vessel
kinda.
of the genre.
Yeah.
like it's shining a light on it, but also it's like just
Kinda
genuinely
made
a
its own
good
category
a good snappy
altogether.
movie, and that's why I hate Scary Movie. Scary movie,
Right,
the
right,
Wayans
right.
brothers, because it's just pointing out like, you know that joke that Scream made? Haha, that's the joke. And it's
I hated all of those scary movies.
It's like, yeah, that's what Scream did. Also, for my money, one of the best opening scenes of a movie.
Yeah.
With Drew Barrymore.
Yep.
Trivia. What's the name of the mask?
Ghostface.
There you go.
Yay!
Dude, can we
I want
avoid
more of
Wu-Tang
this.
too?
What?
Can we Wu-Tang every episode or 9/11?
What?
Ghostface.
Oh,
You had to-
yeah.
had to get there.
I was going to say.
I think it
what's
was-
the theme song?
I don't know.
Red Right Hand.
I only know Ghostface because he's in a mask in my video game that I'm playing right
See,
now.
I think I like a movie, and then these two and you guys start talking, and I'm like, I don't really know that much about it.
You skipped over Catch Me If You Can.
I know.
And Iron
I'm not
Giant.
done yet.
Iron
I'm not
Giant, I cried. That was the first time I think I cried to something like when I had like sentience of my own self, like just like I just had full blown like confidence, like I have emotions.
Kylie wasn't ready for that level of depth of analogy.
Sentience of
analysis
my
there.
own self.
Yeah, I
That's
just-
the title of the episode.
That's a good memoir title, is what that is.
When he sacrificed himself at the
Kylie,
end,
what got
I'm just
you with
like,
that?
this is.
It was all of it. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. It's because I'm sitting over here like, well, actually, I know what the theme song to Scream is. And he's like, well, I first noticed that I was alive.
This movie reminded me I was living.
Not
I
my
noticed I
not
was
my
alive.
fifth birthday, not getting baptized,
Holy shit,
not
that's so funny.
being loved by my parents. It was Iron Giant. The sacrifice of Iron Giant made
Iron
me feel
Giant.
alive.
Get your shovels, guys. We're going deep. No, the Iron Giant was great.
Very deep, Phil. Very deep, but valid. Yeah.
Sentience of My Own Self is the name of the episode.
Love that.
Sentience of Your Own Self, Tyler. Mental note while editing. Okay.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm like, Drew Barrymore was good.
Yum, 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 yum. Forget what this one is because I've had another one already. Forget what this movie is
Yum
because
Yum
I have
will
another
watch
one.
with pizza.
Yeah.
At least I'm consistent.
Anything else on here? Being
True.
John Malkovich, Catch Me If You Can, Ocean's 11 was pretty good.
That's smart.
Kylie, anything on your list that we didn't touch on?
We
you have to do the kid one still too.
Oh, none
I'm
of
sure
those
yours are.
None of those are in the horny fear category.
Yeah, I want to know what's horny fear.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Are any of you guys fans of the movie Fear, 1996, with Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon? Urban Legend, 1998, a guilty
Ooh,
pleasure.
Urban Legend's good.
And Cruel Intentions, 1999,
I know
with
Cruel
Sarah
Cruel
Michelle
Intentions.
Gellar,
Yep.
Yep.
Ryan Philippe.
Okay.
Those are the horny fear
Lot of
categories.
kissing.
Holy shit.
Yep. See, little girl on girl action.
Oh, famously girl on
Yeah.
girl action with
Okay.
Selma Blair.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is this where those two met?
Was this? Was this post? I Know What You
know.
Did Last Summer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cruel Intentions might be on this.
We're talking about Ryan Phillippe and I always mix her up. Reese Witherspoon.
It is Reese Witherspoon. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Sarah Michelle Gellar. I believe this is where they met. Yes.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. Who's Sarah? Oh, is Freddie Prinze in this movie?
Ryan Phillippe.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I just had a brain fart.
Yeah.
So this is on.
I remembered that I was being alive right now.
Sentience of self, right?
So this is the what was the category again?
Horny fear ?
Horny fear.
All right, what was the
Okay.
other one you said? You said three. Fear, Urban Legend,
And, Cruel Intentions.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
you guys
good.
ever see Fear?
Never seen Fear.
No, I've never seen Fear.
Was it 1996?
I believe so. Yes. Mark Wahlberg, Reese Witherspoon. It's worth your time.
Another Reese
What's the
Witherspoon?
plot line? Give us a one-sentence plot line.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg is an insane person who is obsessed with Reese Witherspoon, and they're in high school together. And is he a bad person? Yes, he is.
Sounds like his
Okay.
present self.
He doesn't look good in this picture. He doesn't look nice.
He looks angry.
Well, he's a killer, isn't he? In the movie, or he's gonna kill her?
I'm not spoiling anything.
All right, good. Don't.
Oh, ew.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like this movie's from 30 years ago.
That's how I yell
she's
at the
like, "No
dog when
spoilers."
she eats something in the backyard. What photo is that?
This one?
No, over, up,
The one where he's like
holding her face.
accosting her.
That's
Yes.
me telling Sydney to spit it out.
Or to swallow your medicine.
For anyone who's seen the movie, it's the bathroom scene.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking
For those
about.
that are very well versed.
Nice.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll get into the kid
You
one.
want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Take a quick break.
Let me get some.
The kid one's going to be. This is a good one.
Less horny.
Yeah. Lion King. I can cross off the ones. I can cross-examine these lists.
Lion-
Actually, Lion King is horny.
Yeah.
There are some parts.
Especially with the song.
What song?
Can you feel the love tonight?
That one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
okay.
horny.
Good one, Casanova.
We'll be right back in a little bit.
Got the RZA right here from the almighty Wu-Tang Clan. Chilling at the crib, you know what I mean? You are listening to
The Full Slice Podcast.
what?
The Full Slice Podcast.
The what?
The Full Slice Podcast.
The Full Slice Podcast. That means when you get a pie, you get a whole slice, the full slice, not a half a slice, not a quarter of a slice, not an eighth of a slice, but the full slice.
Podcast.
All right, guys, back at it again here with our movie list with our 90s movie professional,
Our fourth mic occupied by
Kylie Moore.
Hi.
Yeah.
So we kind of covered the big kid list the last round. Now we're going to go back into the movies that were more for us during this time range, which was 1993 to 2002.
Yay.
And there are a couple from 2001 and 1994 because of their impact, and we will start the list off coming right out of the cannon with Shrek.
Oh my fucking god.
Somebody.
Smash Mouth.
Where are you on the Shrek meter?
That's good.
At the time, loved it.
At the time. Now?
I have
hate
since
it.
tried to rewatch it at least 2 or 3 times, and I could not make it through it.
What?
Ooh,
I know.
Those are fighting words in this house.
But
Why not?
But hold on. When was the last time you guys tried to watch it?
All the time because my wife loves that movie.
Like
so
6 years ago.
I got a sativa weed gummy by accident because I'm straight indica. I have to have indica or else I am wired. I got a sativa one by accident, got way too high, and I watched it, and then I watched it again because I couldn't sleep.
I think those are the conditions in which I would have to watch it again.
Then yeah, I
because I
agree.
was watching it sober.
Okay, I don't know if I would
Dude.
make that choice.
It's such a goofy movie, and
That's a
yet they
commitment.
somehow make it like kind of adult humor in a lot of that stuff.
Did you see that phenomenon where someone wrote, like, they made one scene of every Shrek movie and they compiled it? It's like a fan-made one. So, like, some is like illustrative, some's film, some's like stop motion. But everyone did one scene on the internet and they put it all together.
Holy shit!
Oh, they did. Yeah, like the Bob's Burgers episode, they did that.
Oh, did they?
They did
Yeah.
that for a Bob's Burgers
Yeah.
episode where they took all the fan animation, like the fan drawings, and animated them for each scene.
That's
People love
pretty cool.
Shrek. I'm just saying, people love Shrek. And then there's like
Dude, yeah.
weird was it not safe for work?
Yeah, NSFW?
Stuff around Shrek, and I'm just like,
The dragon and donkey.
Do you think maybe
Whatever
he's
you-
compensating
whatever-
for something?
There's
That line?
not to get
Phil
too,
makes
not,
you paint a mental image. He's
not
like,
to get too dirty, but
whatever
there's
you
a
think.
rule 34. It's like if there is anything out
Oh,
there,
yeah, I know
there
you
is an adult version of that.
No, don't do that to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's out there.
No,
Yeah.
because I'm about to
they've-
talk about Finding Nemo.
They've Shrek'd it.
Yeah, they Shrek'd it.
Shrek'd it. What the Shrek?
Yeah. What was on your board today?
What is this, dude?
What are you doing in my swamp?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, well, that's what we need. Another 20
Oh,
minutes
here
of
it
that.
is.
Full size podcast, guys. We'll be back.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm going to get
What
out.
the fuck is Shrek poops?
Yeah, do it.
Where is this?
Go. It's bottom green.
Oh, Shrek poops.
It's gonna be Hiroshima in here!
All right, next on the list.
This is gonna put you on some sort of list.
Shrek's roar when he scares the people. This is the part where you run away.
Shrek onions.
Onions have layers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Ogres
Are like onions. Onions have layers.
Sticky.
Ogres.
Isn't it crazy
have
Chris
layers.
Farley applied for that and like literally...
He recorded some of the lines for that
Yeah.
for that movie.
Yeah, I think they had 3/4 of it done
That's
before he
insane.
passed.
yeah, like Mr. Myers, Mike Myers.
Mr. Myers himself.
We're very proper here. We're men of great decorum.
And they're
Mr.
working on a
Myers is
Shrek
my
4
fault.
right now, I believe.
Yeah.
They didn't already do
And a
Shrek
Toy
4?
Story 5.
Didn't they do Shrek 4? Is this an alternate universe? Is this a Mandela
Shrek
effect?
5, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I thought there was a Shrek 4.
Shrek 5 and Toy Story 5. They Tom Hanks posted last week that he was recording his lines for Shrek 5, Toy Story 5.
Back up that money truck, people.
Back up that money train.
Yeah.
I
think
will-
Zendaya's in the new Shrek. She's the daughter.
Okay.
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Oh,
that's good
that's right.
casting.
Zendaya,
I can see that.
The animation isn't good. It was a big controversy over the
It's
animation
A
style.
little Sonic-y.
Yeah.
Here's a thing I wanted to a little anecdote about this movie, Finding Nemo. We can discuss it in a minute, but I remember a snow day when I was I was in 8th grade, and I was listening to Dennis and Judy, and Dennis said, "My son's talking about some movie, Finding Nemo, about fish they're making in Disney right now." It was like 3 years before it came out.
Oh, wow.
And I remember
Who was this?
Dennis was talking about the creation of what
Wow.
Finding Nemo was, and it didn't come out till like 3 years later. But he's like, Disney's making this fish movie, and as he was talking about it, it was like, and I remember hearing it. I don't know why. I distinctly remember. As we went out and played in the snow, came back, and that first play in the snow nap when you were a kid. You guys remember that? Or
Oh, yeah.
it's second only to the beach nap. When you come back
Because
from
you're
the beach.
exhausted, you're running up a hill, you're sliding down the hill. You're running up the hill, you're sliding down the hill.
Hold on. What did I say? What
No,
got you?
nothing.
I just look over.
No,
Phil's cracking
it
up.
was a beach nap.
Okay. Beach
Beach
naps.
nap.
After the beach, the best nap ever. You take a shower. You're like kind of
Yeah,
cold,
dude.
kind of hot, not figuring it out. take a nap.
Exhausted.
Love it. Finding Nemo. Great movie. Tragic death.
Who died?
The mom.
Side splitting.
And like all of the kids.
Yeah, like
besides Nemo.
99 of the
All
kids.
of his kids, except for one, him.
It was a one watch for me.
And the dad's like, my one kid that lives got a fucked up fin. Like, man, one kid couldn't be good. You know?
Is that
Lucky Finn.
Billy
Yeah.
Crystal? Is that who it is?
No.
No, it's not
John
not James,
Lithgow-
James
no.
Brooks.
Is that his name? I knew you were talking
Al Brooks,
about
Al Brooks.
Al
Al
Brooks.
Brooks.
James Brooks is a Simpsons writer.
That's good.
No, Mel Brooks. No, James Brooks.
Mel
Mel
Brooks
Brooks
did not
was a
write for
writer
The
on Looney
Simpsons.
Tunes. Okay, we are way off the rails.
We are rife with Brooks.
Yeah,
Okay.
Al Brooks was Super Dave's brother. From
I have no
Curb Your
Brooks.
Enthusiasm.
Yes,
I
Okay.
have no Brooks information.
Yeah, anyway.
Sorry, I can't continue.
Tyler likes babbling Brooks. So,
So,
all right, Finding Nemo. Next one, a Disney one, also a movie I really liked because I was fascinated by movies like this, A Bug's Life.
I was an Ants man.
I loved Ants too.
Hey, and
Plot-
Tizzy. Remember
Planting my
that?
flag and
What I liked
fine
about those
with
bug
both of
movies
them.
was the bugs interacting. Like they would turn this into a nightclub.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah, that stuff was cool.
They're like, wow, they're sitting on popcorn bleachers. Like
what I liked about A Bug's Life was the fat caterpillar.
Yeah.
I turned into a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
I liked Kevin
That was funny.
Spacey.
Which part was he?
He was the villain.
Oh, that's right.
oh, they were the grasshoppers.
The grasshopper leader.
Before I get canceled, that was a joke.
He's such a good person.
We could cut that out.
Role model.
We're fine.
Role model.
Role model.
Monsters Inc.
Oh, dude.
Good. Great.
2001.
Yeah.
I am
Wasn't he the villain in that one too?
Steve Buscemi.
Oh, that was
so good casting.
good stuff.
Randall.
Yes.
I love it.
I know who's going to win the
Fact checking
quiz.
myself.
We say that sometimes in our house. If Christy does something and like something sneaky or something, I'll be like, "I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Always watching.
Did you see that where somebody will play this on like a Bluetooth speaker as a joke?
What the?
It's like really loud, like ear rape.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. That's like a common meme. Yeah.
Monsters Inc. was great.
Love that movie,
awesome
dude.
I'm a huge John Goodman fan.
Oh, yeah,
love
he's great.
John Goodman.
You
Yeah.
watch Righteous Gemstones?
Yes.
Oh, that's why you. Yeah, the right. That's
No.
what court's watching that. Yeah.
I am a Dan Connor man. Okay, I am Roseanne.
Dan Connor man.
Roseanne is the shit. That show is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. One of my favorite shows of all
I like
time.
how the running joke in Monsters Inc. is always that Mike's face is covered up by something like a
Yes.
label or the logo or
Yes.
something. I was on TV. Like, I did it.
That's Billy Crystal. That's a good
Billy
casting.
Crystal, man. Oh, he's something else. Such a good character, man. I love that whole
I
thing.
like the name Billy Crystal Man.
Billy Crystal Meth, man.
Where did you get that towering spire from? Billy Crystal Man.
Billy Crystal Man.
And now we're going on to two movies that I am not very fond of whatsoever. Mulan and Tarzan. They didn't hit with me.
Never watched him.
Tarzan's pretty dark in the beginning.
Dude, right?
Well, yeah, that's like all Disney movies.
It's like but there's like bloody paw prints on the way to the see the dead
That was one of
parent.
the controversial things. It was
Yeah.
very like they show his parents' dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah.
They show the dead bodies.
And Pocahontas, they're running with guns. Like, I didn't like it.
Well, that's Mulan.
Okay.
Mulan, I think the soundtrack slaps. Tarzan, it's wild how hard Phil Collins goes on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Those songs are great.
A lot of power toms.
Those songs are great, though.
It's wild how.
He just goes ham.
He really did.
Phil Collins, yeah, he went. He saw what Elton John did and was like, "I'm gonna try."
Yeah, I'm
That's
going.
what-
I'm going above and beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Mulan, Tarzan, Hercules, Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame. That was
Yeah.
like the golden era of
they're all right
of
there.
90s
VHS
Disney.
is the originals.
I still have one of the Hercules McDonald's plates.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Like, It was the Phil one.
Dude, I had a Tasmanian Devil bowl that I had was my special like cereal bowl. Broke it.
Done.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to say GOAT 90s Disney would be Lion King, Aladdin.
Oh shit.
Aladdin.
You're
Of
right.
course.
This was a renaissance. This was like a
Like as far
rebirth.
as animation, before we got to Toy Story stuff, right?
Aladdin
Like,
was the shit. When was that? Was that 1997?
it was something like.
it was- I'm gonna
wouldn't
say-
Little Mermaid be in there too?
Why is it not on this list?
Little Mermaid, I think, is 89. I'm
Oh,
looking
you
it
might
up.
be right. You might be right. Yeah, you're right.
Aladdin, they changed the lyrics to one of the
Aladdin's
songs.
92. Sorry. I
Yes.
interrupted.
Oh, then it made the okay. So it was before the 19. Okay, makes sense.
Yep.
What I don't like about Mulan,
like your face.
if you watch Mulan, the father doesn't accept the daughter being a daughter, wanting to fight for the family. So she has to pretend to be a boy in order to fight for the army.
Yeah.
To protect their.
To do what she would have been able to do
And
anyway.
the dad still wasn't happy with that. It's like, haven't I proved to you? Like, you know, that's the whole plot line of Mulan.
Old school
yeah.
asshole.
And Eddie Murphy as the dragon, great casting.
Of course.
I don't know. I just didn't. The whole movie, I
his
felt
name?
like, what the fuck is this guy's problem?
Mushu?
Yes.
Mushu.
Yeah. The whole movie, I'm thinking like, this dad's a dick. Why is she fighting for this guy? Just get on a plane and move to, go somewhere else. Go to Germany, girl. Like,
Although it's like a little like wildly progressive. that-
Germany in the 40s wouldn't have been any better. Let me just state that.
the male interest falls in love with Mulan as he's thinking that she's a man.
Correct.
And
That
then-
was when we were young. We didn't have much
That's
of
a good
that.
point.
That's a great point. Not that there's anything
Or,
wrong with that, but as children, not knowing what that means, we were like, "What is what?
Yeah,
Wait,
if
what?"
you take the instance of those movies and apply them to today's logic, Snow White.
Yeah.
Snow White was weird. She's dead.
Snow White got
You instantly fall in love with this dead broad and kiss her without her consent.
She did not give
Sleeping
consent.
Beauty.
Huh?
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. I'm sorry.
No,
it
Snow
was Snow
White.
White.
She
It's
got
Snow
kissed
White.
too. She got me. He me
Snow
too'd
White.
her.
Everyone's getting kissed.
So this has happened multiple times. What did you say, Kyle?
I said he me too'd her.
Yeah.
Tutor.
I mean, they made my green M&M less hot.
They did.
Yes, they did. They
Damn.
desexualized the candy.
Woke mob.
Tucker was pissed.
And talk about what was the movie we just saw, Cinderella?
Yeah.
Like, he had to touch the king touched every girl's foot in the whole land.
Fucking foot fetish,
Directed
dude.
by Quentin Tarantino.
He's like, oh gosh darn, everybody come over with your bare feet.
And he drank nectar off of their toes. No, if you look at that movie, he made his henchmen do everything for him. Go fetch me this. Go get me that. Oh, the feet part? I'll do that.
Yeah,
Like, and he puts all his shoes on. It's like, what the fuck?
Feet part mine. Feet part is mine.
Yeah.
I don't want Phil's joke to go unnoticed. Directed by Quentin Tarantino.
That was because he's got a foot thing. Yes. That's why I said drinking
Another
the
reason
nectar.
why I don't like him. No.
Yeah,
Hey,
he is weird.
Modern ones that they did was
Shut up, Kyle.
not a 90s, well, early 2000s was Lilo and Stitch when she hides in the dryer.
We're getting there.
Did you see that? She hides in the dryer to hide from her sister.
That was
but
good.
in the Disney
that one.
Plus version, they turned it into like a pizza box that she folds in front of her.
Wait,
so that doesn't
wait, why?
get the idea that they hide in a dryer.
Oh, well,
well,
sorry.
hold on, I'm
Carpets
sorry, is
can't
that a-
fly either. I mean, I didn't think our carpet would
Well,
fly.
that was something actually imitatable on television.
Okay, no, now I see what you're
You know what
saying.
I'm saying?
So that kids wouldn't then want to go hide in the dryer like Lilo.
Yes. Yeah,
it's
makes
an
sense.
imitatable thing.
Yeah.
I can't fly my fucking carpet, but I have a dryer.
Okay.
So there's a couple of those things. Like they banned a Beavis and Butthead episode because someone lit their house on fire.
That's right.
Yeah.
Some kid got influenced
Oh,
by
and
lighting
kids
his
were hitting
house on
frogs
Yeah,
with
and then
baseball bats
there
too.
were-
They banned that episode too.
Exactly.
Frog baseball.
And then
What?
specifically in Australia, there was a Peppa Pig episode that was banned because she was making friends with a spider, and
Yes.
you're not supposed to make friends with Australian spiders because they're huge and they'll kill
And
you.
they'll kill you. Yes.
So they banned that
Yeah.
episode. Just
Exactly.
yeah, so,
and
so
that
kids
episode
don't do
of
stupid things.
Mr. Rogers, where he ate bath salts
Shut
and then
up.
ate Lady Elaine's face. Like they did.
Previously, one of my favorite episodes.
Previously.
Won't you be my dinner?
Oh, now I'm over there.
You got a wheezy laugh out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting older, and it's just like
I
that
know.
dog in the cartoon, dastardly dog.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm
like-
getting wheezy laughs too, way
Dude,
more often.
It happens as you get. I
Yeah.
turned 36 and
Oh.
laugh completely different.
We need to get sponsored by a COPD
I
company.
thought of one. I thought of one that I forgot about too. Actually,
It might be on here.
Rugrats. Not a movie, but in Rugrats, it's the episode where Stu brings over the family movies, and they're all watching the family home videos on a reel-to-reel. And the Grandpa Boris, remember Tom's
Oh,
old
yeah,
grandpa,
yeah.
the one from Ireland, I
Greek.
almost said
Greece. Greek.
He's like straight from Israel.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my heart, and he gets on the phone. Hello, Dr. Kevorkian.
Oh,
I do not remember.
I don't
this.
remember that. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
swear to God, he's
Really?
Dr. Kevorkian.
That's an
known
adult
as the-
joke.
Also known as Dr. Death, who was
Yeah.
a proponent
The
of
assisted suicide doctor.
Assisted suicide.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's a good one. And then
Turn the lights on, guys. It's getting dark in here.
The SpongeBob panty raid.
Penny raid, yeah.
scene.
Yes.
They got rid of that. I'm
Yep.
sad that they got rid of that.
You're sad.
Yeah, because I love that episode. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Kylie, let me tell you right now, you have never met somebody
Well, the first 3 seasons
Big
anyway.
fan of
that
Penny.
knows anything more than about SpongeBob than that guy right there.
That's a funny ass episode. I didn't think anything of it as a kid. I was like, why do they want underwear? That's stupid. And then they move on, and I don't care. I'm not thinking
like,
sexual.
ew, underwear.
I don't care. But like, that's what it. I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid.
Here's a movie I've never seen before, Anastasia.
Oh,
Never saw it either.
guys,
That's a good movie.
missing out.
Yeah?
What's it about? Give us the plot line.
It's the Princess Anastasia who. Oh God, this is going to be historical, and I'm going to get something wrong. It was like
Rasputin.
the whole Russian family that they were mostly killed. She made it out of the castle alive, but she like bonked her head, so she did not remember that she was the Princess Anastasia. So she lives her life as an orphan, and finally, people come along who are trying to get the queen's, the other surviving member, that her fortune, because she's looking for the Princess Anastasia.
Okay.
This is such a poor rendition, and for a movie that I have seen so many times. So people are like, "Hey, you look like the Princess Anastasia. Do you want to trick the queen into thinking you're her?" Turns out
she actually is.
She is her.
Oh,
Great performances
Turns out
from
she's you.
very Cinderella-esque. Hey, washwoman. Oh, you're. Oh, sorry, princess.
great performances from Christopher Lloyd, Hank
Okay.
Azaria, Kelsey Grammer,
Big Christopher Lloyd fan.
Meg Ryan, John Cusack.
Hank Azaria's in?
Speaking of,
Yes.
wait a minute. Kids movie from the 90s that is crucial to my development is Dennis the Menace. with Christopher Lloyd as the homeless man. Do you guys remember that?
I only saw it once, I'll be honest.
All right, you got to watch it. He opens beans with a knife, and it fascinated me.
You watch
this?
Anastasia,
Tyler?
I'll watch Dennis Menace.
Phil sent me this. This is the Little Mermaid original cover, which I think has a penis-looking thing on it. Actually,
I was going to bring this up actually if none of you did, because actually in the Freehold AMC where I live,
I remember the Freehold
They
AMC.
still have that?
they used to.
Oh.
When I was old enough to know, like,
That's what that is.
yeah, there's definitely
a
a penis
weenie?
there. It was hung for like a while.
Yeah.
Dude, you have
I
Chicken
wonder,
Run
I wonder
on
who came
VHS?
home with that.
Hung was the right word, by the way.
there you go.
Do you have it?
Yep.
Wait, you have the penis one?
Yep.
Oh,
There's a
take
penis
a,
on
take
it.
a picture of that. There
There's
it
a
is.
penis on there. That
Okay.
is so a penis right in the middle of the castle.
Did you know,
That
You
is
see
so
it,
a
Kylie?
penis.
Tyler, did you know that Beauty and the Beast, on Beauty and the Beast, the VHS, they were supposed to release it Christmas 1992?
Show and tell.
Or it was supposed to release in spring of 1992, but they did something called Christmas Lead where they released a whole shitload of them.
Yeah.
So if you have a VHS that says Christmas Lead, Beauty and the Beast, it's like one of like 5,000 of the first ones ever made.
Huh.
It's really cool to have.
I have a in the shelf back there, maybe, or I don't know where. I have a wrapped Beauty and the Beast Betamax.
That's sick.
Kids ask your parents.
Yeah.
Hold on, we'll let Phil get
we
done.
should be asking our parents what a Betamax is, really.
Really. So
I
yeah,
love
we
that,
talked
man.
about that. Anastasia, good rendition from Kylie. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and
Never
see it.
seen Balto.
Balto, never saw it. Prince of Egypt, kind of a little religious cartoon.
Where is Homeward Bound on this list?
Dude, right?
Yeah.
Yo, were you a Sassy fan or were you Chance or Shadow?
A Pitbull, so Chance.
Okay, Chance, yeah. Okay. Did you like that movie, Homeward Bound?
I did not see it. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your list. I don't mean to go on a tangent. What the funk is
What the funk?
Cats Don't Dance?
I don't know what that's what we were getting there. I don't know. We're right here right now. I have no idea what this is. We talked about Lilo and Stitch.
I'm sorry. Back to Homeward Bound. It's good?
You never saw it?
No.
Talk about your first feeling of sentiency.
I'm going to rewind. That's probably it. Yeah.
No, my first ever dealings of anxiety was that because not one animal ran away, all of them ran away.
I'll give it a sec for the ad to play here. But I did the trailer for Cats Don't Dance from 1997.
YouTube, can you sponsor us so we don't have to fucking deal with ads?
Oh, it's a Warner Brothers, not Disney.
This spring, Turner Feature Animation
All dogs go to
introduces
heaven.
you to some new
Never
characters
seen this.
you'll
Dude, I've never
love.
seen this in my life.
In
All
a
right, let's not get
story
flagged.
that only
I don't know. I don't know this
in
one.
the movies.
It's a
It's
trailer.
about
We
a
wouldn't
cat
flag it.
named
Sung
Danny.
by Randy Newman.
He's got a dream.
The cat.
He's going
You
to
got it.
Hollywood.
Moto surf!
To dance his way.
Interesting, man. Yeah, no, I never heard that one
No.
either.
Homeward Bound essentially was a family's moving, and they accidentally. It's like Home Alone with two dogs and a cat.
It is Home Alone
It
with
is.
dogs.
They accidentally leave, and they think that they have the dogs, the animals with them, and now
How do they
it's-
leave all the dogs?
and the
all
cat,
of them.
and
Two
the
dogs and a cat, man.
Yeah, sassy.
Two cats,
a hamster,
a gerbil, and a rabbit.
And basically, it's their journey to find the new house, and sure enough, they do it. But it's fucking emotional. And Chance,
Yeah.
that little sweet ass pit bull right there, gets poked with a porcupine. right in the face.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And they
it's
do
in
it
his
for
face.
real.
No,
It looks real.
It looks real.
There's no way it's real.
Actually, we haven't probably watched it since we were 10, so
Yeah,
we
right.
should probably watch it and
Yeah.
see if it looks real before we say that. This is a cultural, sorry, not cultural, pivotal movie of my childhood was the Pokemon first movie,
Cultural.
1999.
Definitely saw in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, saw in theaters, went to Burger King, got the Pokeballs with the gold little thing
Dude,
inside.
yeah.
Was this before the show or
Oh, after.
during?
After.
Okay.
And
I watched the show every Saturday morning.
Yep, on
Yeah.
WB Kids.
I was like, I do want to be the very best.
I do want to catch them all.
I
I
do.
remember
Like
I
no
had
one
the
ever
CD.
was.
Absolutely.
I had the CD soundtrack from that movie. I listened to it constantly.
Dude, talk about
Good
Pokemon.
soundtrack.
I went to the Englishtown swap meet this morning, okay, to look for cast iron, which is where I go for that. I
Uh-oh.
bought 55
Secrets.
What? Oh,
Just reveal your secrets.
whoops. Yeah.
Looking for
Anyway, I went to the
love at a
Englishtown
swap
swap meet this morning, which is supposed to be car parts and shit like that. I bought 55 unopened packs of Pokemon cards.
Let's open one live on the. Open one live.
That'd be so fun.
But here's the thing.
What if you get like a holographic Onyx or Snorlax and
I was
shit?
going to say Charizard.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Listen to this. No,
my
there's
Pokemon
more to
cards
this.
are over there
I asked the guy
in the drawer.
how
in the
much are your
shelf.
Pokemon cards? And there was a big bin of unopened packs, tons of them, 57 actually. He's like, $1 a piece.
Whoa.
I'm like, $1 a piece
For a pack.
Yeah, I was like, I'll give you $40 for all of them. He's like, all right.
Holy shit.
Just wanted to offload them.
He's like, yeah, I bought them to try and see how they sell here, and this isn't really the place for them, so I got to recoup some kind of of money to make back the spot. So I was like, fuck. I felt really bad, and I was like, I felt like I ripped him off.
Man poor.
So then there's this there's old school Valvoline hat. I'm like, how much you want for your Valvoline hat? He's like, $5.
I'll give you 30.
I'll give you 10. So I gave him $50. I got fucking 55 packs of Pokemon cards that are valued. They're newer ones too. They're not the old school ones, but they're valued between 5 and 10 a piece.
Kyle, if we're ever going to start Enron again, you have to start burning people.
Yeah.
Dude, you've been in my garage. If you want to start Enron and commodities, we just need to go into my garage for about 45 minutes.
Kyle's garage.
Screwing people over in the garage.
No, giving good deals on Carhartt in the garage. So here we go. We're going to do live action kids movies, like think Home Alone, Parent Trap, Jumanji, stuff like that. We're starting off, I don't know why original Home Alone's not on here, but Home Alone 2, Lost
because
in New York.
Home Alone 1 was 89, I think.
It is, that's why. You're right.
Or 90. And I think you said 91 or 2.
92.
Maybe 91?
It's
Home Alone 2's tie-in with the Talk Boy was pretty cool.
I love that product placement.
I had the Talk Boy. I loved the Talk Boy.
Yeah.
Home Alone 1 was what?
We love the Talk Boy. What?
Home Alone 1990.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
That explains why. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I liked it because when I got older, I feel like a complete nerd saying this. When I got older, I wanted to go to New York City and find all the spots.
Oh.
You wanted to find the bird lady?
Not her.
I married
Pierce
the bird
Morgan,
lady.
you mean?
Howdy do. This is Peter McAllister, the father.
Nice. Well done.
One of those refrigerators you have
The
to
little
open.
refrigerators that you have to open with the key.
Yes, sir. I'll be the lady.
Credit card? You got it.
Perfect.
Best investment.
All right, and one of my all-time favorites, Matilda.
Dude, yeah.
Ooh.
They just redid the scene.
Which one?
The chocolate cake
I
scene.
saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, with what's her name? With
Yeah.
Laura Wilson and everything was there?
Yeah.
She's all
The
old
kid
as fuck, and he's like skinny. She's
Yeah,
like,
He's like a hot guy now, like a smoke show.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I liked it because I found Danny DeVito. I liked him.
Yeah.
I redid. So I used this. There's this AI program where you take any movie scene and it puts
Danny
your
DeVito
face.
on it?
No, it puts your face in it. And I did Miracle on 34th Street, but the Mara Wilson one.
It's my photo of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I posted that, and Mara Wilson liked it.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
The girl from that
that's
movie.
so cool.
I was like, okay.
Oh no, I have you as the Gwendolyn.
You have me as Glinda from
Glinda.
Wizard of Oz. Wait, pull that up, show Kylie. Matilda was cool. I liked it. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah. I've watched it collectively, probably the whole thing, but I've only really seen bits and pieces of it.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. Source material.
Yeah, it's hot. It's
good.
hot. It's very nice.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I'll dox you. I'll put it on the. I just realized that's your phone number.
God, how many more do you have?
We got a couple. Only a handful here, guys. We'll go through them
right.
quick.
Sandlot could eat my ass.
Parent Trap
I don't
wasn't
care
a
about
Lindsay
Sandlot.
Lohan.
What a hot take.
Wait, you don't like
guys-
Sandlot,
Oh,
right?
I
We've
despise
talked
it,
about
yeah.
that.
Sandlot was a school movie, and I
Yeah.
don't like school movies.
Yes, that was the. It's
You're
a rainy
right.
day. We
Yeah.
can't go out for recess. We're
Yeah.
gonna watch this in the cafeteria.
That's why.
That's why I never saw it anywhere
Yeah.
else other than school, so I don't care for it.
It doesn't exist anywhere else.
No.
It's in a matrix of school movies.
that-
It's only at school.
All right,
It's
now
only in the
like,
cafeteria.
like Bill Nye. Never
Robin-
saw that at home on TV.
Robin Williams in Jumanji.
Oh.
Great.
Jumanji was cool.
Did that too. I like Jumanji because it just felt like it was so well done. It was so
Yeah.
real. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this is how I felt about Candyland. It was
This
real.
could actually happen.
I loved it. I liked the cop car. The guy, David Alan Grier, played the cop.
Yeah.
He gets out of the cop car and the elephant stomped the cop car. It just, I love Robin Williams was such a big part of all of our childhood. I'm saying like that's something profound, but it's not. But I just.
But it should
loved
be
that.
remembered.
Yes,
Yeah, we can't forget that.
a kid who
Never
wasn't
forget.
Much like 9/11.
Never forget.
Robin Williams is the other end of the spectrum of 9/11.
Robin Williams
Guys.
is Building 7. He's just a product of it. Sorry.
I'm in for it. I'm here for this.
I'm here for this. You should see the T-shirt we made in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
cannot
fell
say that
asleep.
on air.
Yeah.
We have to wait till the cameras are off from that. Casper, the live Casper with
fantastic.
Christina
That was
Ricci.
cool, man.
I liked it.
I thought it was so cool.
Definitely had a crush on her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely wanted my hair like that kid, the dead kid, Casper.
The titular Casper.
Yeah, I wanted dead hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you mean the real the alive version of Casper?
What's the actor's name? I forget.
Yeah.
Was it his name? What's his name from Home Improvement? Like everything else.
He kind of looked like. He kind of looked like.
JTT.
It wasn't him though.
It wasn't Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Nah.
He looked like him though. Yeah.
Now Casper was good. Live action 101 Dalmatians. 101.5
I forgot
Dalmatians.
Jeff Daniels was the dad in that
I
movie.
know.
I
Yeah,
forgot
that was
about
good casting.
Yeah.
Beethoven's not on there. It's wild.
That's 91.
Air Bud?
Dude, Beethoven. I watch that movie like every
There's like
week.
4 of those as well.
Yeah. I watched that movie as a tactic of how we could get a dog. I remember when that movie came out, we did not even have Gretel yet. I was in first grade. And I was like, okay, I'll show him this. And then I watched the movie. I'm like, I'm definitely not showing him this. That dog fucked their house. If they lost all of their money.
And he drank beer.
Yeah, the dog drank beer. Yeah, he fucking almost killed that lady, but he did. Dad, look, he saved the girl from drowning. If I ever drown, the dog will save me.
If I ever drown, isn't drowning the end of the result?
No,
if I ever die,
Oh yeah, if I die, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Yeah.
Flubber, good, another good one. I don't really know much about Flubber.
I almost said Michael.
I watched it once, maybe.
Wasn't that also Robin Williams?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
God.
also
He
Robin
created
Williams.
like a goo that became sentient. Yeah.
Ascension Goo. There's a
after-
backup episode name.
He showed them Iron Giant, and then it became sentient.
Yeah.
Richie Rich.
Good, fantastic. Keen Bean.
I don't know that.
You don't know that movie?
No.
Oh, so good.
I'm sorry, which one? I was laughing at
Richie
Sentient.
Rich?
Richie Rich.
Oh.
Oh,
You know, never saw it.
whatchamacallit? What's his name?
Kevin McAllister?
Yeah, what's his name?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, he's just like a rich kid, and then essentially like there's a hostile takeover, and they try to kill his parents.
I get
I
that
think
movie and Blank Check confused.
Was he like a little kid Donald Trump?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
But nice.
But nice.
Or,
Yeah.
nicer?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't want to get that on the road. But yeah, it was based off.
Never heard of this
Based on
movie.
a cartoon, Pivotal. Me and my wife, we watch it. We literally just watched it like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Wow.
I'll have to watch it. Richie Rich. If it made this list, it means it's culturally
It's worth
impactful.
knowing. Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Dolittle was one of my favorite movies.
Oh, dude.
Growing up, Eddie Murphy, loved it.
So good.
And what's
Norm
his name?
Macdonald as the
as
dog.
Lucky the dog.
You never saw it?
Talking animals.
Oh yeah.
Not for me.
That might be.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Why not? It's just a weird.
Just
weird
like
thinking?
it's the Babe theorem.
We
Oh,
found.
it's
we found
very
it.
Yeah.
weird.
Skip Stuart Little. Okay.
Yeah.
That one was a dumbass idea.
It was
though.
a stupid movie.
Yeah.
We're going to adopt a mouse and pretend it's a boy. Nothing weird here. We're not weird. We don't have coping skills. Honey, we shrunk
Aren't you
ourselves.
Dr. House? What are you doing here?
It was Hugh Laurie.
It was. You're right.
Hugh Laurie. It was
Damn.
weird.
Honey, we shrunk ourselves.
Oh,
I like that because of like the same thing with ants and bug life. Like, oh, cool, the grass is fucking
yeah.
huge.
Obviously, my favorite part is when they're in the stereo and they like wrap aluminum foil around something so that their voices
Yeah.
can be amplified so that the kids can hear.
That's
them.
not how that happens. It actually has to go on the transmitter on the outside.
transmitter or
Direct
the
current.
transmisses?
Tyler would know every single thing about a radio.
transmitter.
Yeah. Well, that anode does not code through that.
No.
I usually yell that to Ashley when I cold plunge.
Yeah. Oh, how about the part when they're like getting like friendly with a daddy long leg?
Oh, my! When that thing stands up.
Oh, or the cockroaches?
Did you ever go on the ride?
Huh?
Was there an ant or am I
It was
misremembering?
a cockroach.
Okay.
It was a cockroach, and it gets stuck in the cockroach trap. Oh, it's creepy.
Yeah, let's
Creepy,
rescue
creepy,
that.
They
creepy.
do that on the ride in Disney.
They do that
Yeah,
on the ride. There's still a ride for this?
No,
one?
when it came out, and
Oh.
it would shoot like
20 years ago.
It would shoot air to make it simulate like you were being touched. Yeah.
Oh, that freaked me
Yeah.
the fuck out. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Ew, really? To make it feel like you get bugs on you?
Yeah, like shoot the
No.
little jets of air on your legs. You're like ah.
We didn't do that. We went to Pennsylvania
Pennsylvania.
for vacation and New York.
Or the land and or the sea.
We did, dude.
We have the land, but we don't have the sea.
We went to Pennsylvania, New York, and Tennessee. That was our
No, we've
vacations
done
when we were little.
We
What?
don't, that's what I said. We don't have the sea.
Yeah.
I thought we had C.
Spy Kids, not a big deal.
Whatever.
Whatever, throwaway movie. Little Rascals, throwaway movie to me because we watched the original ones from the 20s.
I will
Yeah.
say Spy Kids is good only because it created the technology for Robert Rodriguez to transfer it to Sin City. So he was able to use all
I
that like
love Sin
CG
City.
stuff, and he brought it into Sin City. Which
I
was
did like Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not watched it anywhere recently.
The
But I
thumbs.
remember liking it. Yeah.
Oh, the
Floop is a madman. Help us, save us.
I haven't
Little
seen that movie
Rascals.
since it was new. I think we never bought it. We rented it, and that's the last time I saw it.
Airbud was a cry fest.
Airbud was stupid.
Anything where the dog dies, fuck it.
Dude,
It
Marley
didn't
and
talk.
Me, shit
It
like
didn't
that.
talk. Yeah.
Not watching it. Why do I want to watch something like that?
Did your whole second half of your house just fall down?
I'm sure she's fine.
That
I didn't hear anything.
I did. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, whatever. Hope you're good, Court. Airbud, the Mighty Ducks.
So good.
Essential movie.
Never saw it.
Ducks
It has
fly
the
together.
essential word here. I don't know why, but it made me like hockey, and I never acted on that. But we would play roller hockey
on that.
I don't know. I just liked a bunch of kids as underdogs because I felt like our neighborhood of kids was always the underdogs to fighting the rich kid neighborhood kids.
Yeah.
I loved it. I don't know why. It just stuck
Burn
with
the
me.
rich.
Yep, that's it. Eat the rich. Holes.
Digging a
I'm tired
hole.
of this,
Oh, yeah.
Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
Holes is great.
Holes is
good
great.
book too.
Yep. My Dog Skip, another cry fest.
No.
Never
Dog.
seen it.
Yep, dog, dead dog. Tyler's actually in that movie.
Frankie
Frankie Muniz.
Yeah.
Tyler looks like Frankie Muniz. The Big Green. I don't remember that one.
Good movie. It's
Soccer?
yeah, it's with
Did they just say what fucking sport could we make a movie about? And it's
Pretty much.
Little Giants, the Big Green.
It's
fucking,
it's that. It's underfunded soccer team that gets the
underdogs.
that has some kind of rich financier and dedicated coach, and they become underdogs.
The Rookie.
That's not the rookie of the year, but
No,
Yeah.
I don't know that one. Fuck it. Ice Age.
Ice Age.
I love Ice Age.
Good movie.
Ray Romano is the mammoth. Come on.
Yeah.
I can't do it. You do it.
I'm a mammoth. I wasn't ready.
Deborah.
Yeah, why are the kids in the shower?
And what's his name? As Sid.
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Candy lion. Must be the last one in the season.
He's so good.
And isn't
So
Dennis
funny,
Leary the
dude.
Jaguar?
Maybe
Or the
the
saber-tooth
tiger.
Yeah, Dennis Leary. That's good casting.
And Rusted Root, Samuel Moe.
I love it.
Just like Matilda, I think
Yep.
it is. that movie? Yeah, good song.
Now here, I know this is Chris. This one's for Christy right here. The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
The live action Christmas Grinch. Yes. Oh my God, so good. I
mean,
love that.
There's so much quotable. You don't like it?
I'm just.
You're not a Jim Carrey guy.
No, I like it. I just
Do you have a part where he's making?
not a Grinch guy.
No, let's talk about this. What happened?
Not a Grinch guy.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it. I love the part when he
Surprising.
causes chaos in the town.
Surprising. So many parallels.
Jury duty. Jury duty.
Jury duty. All the quotable lines of that. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Or the part where he's
hate.
causing chaos in the
Loathe
town.
entirely.
Yeah, he's causing chaos in the town, and he's trying to get a taxi, and they just fly by. It's because I'm great, isn't it?
Something I did not get as a kid.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. The dog in that movie was very well trained.
They had like two. I think it was just two dogs.
Yeah.
Most of them was this one named Kelly. I don't know why I know that.
Why the fuck do you know that?
We did a Christmas trivia thing at one
3
point
dogs were
about
murdered on the set.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got hit
Murdered
with a porcupine in a
murdered-
reel.
killed with murder.
Back to Robin Williams. We just rewatched this movie about a year ago, I'd say. So it's not just stupid. Hook.
Is that worth a rewatch?
Yes.
I have not seen it in quite some time.
100%. It's a play on Peter Pan, but with Robin Williams as a dad who's like, he's like super busy. He's like a 90s cell phone dad on the phone with the office all the time. Like, like he's too busy for his kids.
So Jungle to Jungle.
Dude, I love that movie. Tattoo. I love that movie.
Jungle to Jungle was him and Martin Short, but it's essentially like it sets up.
Oh, is it like the buddy?
it was
like
Tim
the buddy action
Allen.
movie thing.
Is that Tim Allen?
I'll bet your car.
You're right. It is Tim Allen.
Okay. I know that movie. Big
He's
time.
gonna bet your car.
I thought it was this, but it's like a rich guy. That,
Jungle the Jungle is so good. I want to rewatch that. I'm gonna write it down so I could throw this out and forget. All right, now that and 50 is the Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland. That wasn't right.
I'm surprised Aladdin was not on. You brought it up, but I'm surprised.
It's a 91. That's why.
I'm also surprised if you're talking about Christmas movies that Elf wasn't on there.
Well, there's only
2003.
one.
Oh, what was the range again?
Damn.
93 to 02.
Yeah, 2003
I'm
was
kind of
Elf,
scared
yeah.
to go up against you in this quiz.
That's a lot of pressure.
The transition wizard, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, we'll take a quick break.
No, we got no breaks. What are we doing a break for?
Maybe some of us need to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all right. No, we don't have to. It's good.
We could do it. We could do a break and come back. And this is just a longer episode. It is what it is.
Well, we are going to be.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Full Size Podcast. Kyle's gonna pee his pants. Be right back. Phil's gonna look at penises in The Little Mermaid.
Phil and I both.
Yeah.
Penises.
Share the wealth.
loud and clear is Full Slice Podcast. Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming back with us.
2 commercial breaks. Commercial breaks. We don't play the fucking commercials. 2 breaks in the show. Wow. You're coming over. Look at us. All right. We got the 4th chair filled. Kylie's still here with us. She hasn't left yet.
Very excited for this.
Yes. And if you guys
intimidated.
If you guys want to listen to Kylie's show, if you're in New Jersey, 101.5 FM, or you can download the New Jersey 101.5 app and listen anywhere you go.
Thank you.
Yes. Weekdays 2 to 7.
Okay, I'm going to move over so that I'm not seeing the clock.
Oh, yeah, let me.
I didn't need to hit that.
I was getting like a cue there.
Gulagoon.
I saw the first one. I'm going to recuse myself.
Oh, no, I'm not going
okay,
anywhere.
Here we go. I'll do...
All right.
Yes. There we go.
What was the relationship of cow and chicken? Oh, we're doing trivia, by the way.
Brother and sister.
Siblings.
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to draw out.
1.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
You're going to take that.
You're going to take that.
What type of animal was Rocco in Rocco's Wonderland?
Marsupial.
Wallaby.
Yeah, marsupial.
No, wallaby.
I think marsupial.
Marsupial is a bunch of animals.
Yeah, it's a class.
Yeah, it's a wallaby.
All right. What was the color of Johnny Bravo's shirt?
Black.
Oh, I was going to say blue.
Black.
I think you won.
Okay.
Is it black?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was founded first? Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Ooh,
Nickelodeon.
Cartoon Network, I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah. I
would say Cartoon Network. I'm going to go against my gut.
Cartoon Network.
Oh, one year. Did it say?
No.
2, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, we're not keeping score. We should have kept score.
I'm not that kid.
Oh, you have it. Yeah,
I'm not that kid that can do this.
Kylie's got it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They can just like add numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got it.
Yeah,
she's
2, 2, 1, I think.
Ooh, here's a good one. Actually, no, this one's easy. What was Tommy's surname in Rugrats?
Pickles.
Yes, Kylie.
Kylie got one. Good job. I'll give you the ding.
Ooh.
90s trivia.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie are the lead characters of which 90s TV cartoon?
Oh, Tailspin. No, DuckTales, yeah.
Yay!
All right, who got that?
You did.
E.
I said Tailspin.
You said Tailspin, DuckTales. It's a big thing.
Nah. Tailspin was oh Tailspin.
Yes, that's right.
Killer tofu.
Yeah.
Oh, does Hank Hill's live-in niece's name from the 90s cartoon King of the Hill?
Boy.
Oh boy, his live-in niece's name.
Yeah.
I barely know this kid's name.
I don't know this show very well.
I don't either.
I'm gonna say Bernice.
Pass.
All right.
Marge.
Luann.
Luann.
Luann. What? Or name the cartoon that focuses on the life of 9-year-old Arnold Shortman.
Hey Arnold.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, Arnold Shortman. That was his last name.
His last name is Shortman. Yeah, they announced that later.
Who got that one?
Ooh,
we both said it.
Yeah, we both said it. We both get half a point.
There you go.
Okay, 3.5.
Some of these are really easy, but some of them are worded. This 90s cartoon featured 4 adolescent boys who become infamous for its profanity and dark, surreal humor aimed more towards
South Park.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Rocket Power had a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reggie. There are no genders.
Here we go. What is the competent purple-haired, one-eyed captain of the Planet Express ship in Futurama?
Layla.
Yep.
Oh. See, I never watched Futurama either.
That is a better show than Simpsons.
Oh,
we are gonna go there,
dude. When this is done. The funny clip I saw was like these guys off to the corner. They go to bed and they're like, psst, over there. Where? I mean, over here. Sorry, I forgot where I was. You cracked me up.
I like this.
Over there.
Their medieval show sucks, though.
Here's a good one.
Yeah.
What was the name of the award-winning American animated horror comedy TV series that was about a dog? I was very good.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh,
it was definitely Wishbone.
Okay,
I was gonna say Scooby-Doo. I felt so confident
because I was incoherent. I said Courage the Cowardly Dog for anyone who was.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is a great show, by the way.
Okay, here's a great one. Kind of along the lines of what you were just doing. A member of which iconic rock band had a voice role in The Wild Thornberry?
Flea.
Flea, you're right.
Damn.
He was Donnie.
Yes, he was. He was Donnie Thornberry.
It's awesome.
Little Richard.
What was that?
And talking about Little Richard's hair.
You sound like Herbert the pervert.
You sound like Tally.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna smoke some weed?
Don't forget to bring it
I can't get that high.
Little Richard
I can't get that high.
Little Richard.
You can get that high. Trust me. Little Richard performed the theme song for what well-loved kids cartoon?
Bobby's Place. Bobby's World.
No. Bobby's World was a good.
Didn't he do Bobby's World?
No, that was Howie Mandel.
I don't know, fuck it, Proud Family.
No.
A cartoon?
Proud Family's good.
It's a cartoon.
Yes.
We're
gonna guess this. We're gonna work through this with you guys.
I'm gonna say Muppet Babies.
That was Little Richard.
When you're
Little Richard.
Dude, what?
Involving a school.
Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
That's right.
On the Magic School Bus. On the Magic School
Yeah, that's right. I did know that.
Step inside, it's a wild ride.
Hold on.
Yeah. Beep, beep. Do some coke, kids. Right on the Magic School Bus.
With the frizz? No way.
Oh, yeah.
What's that chameleon's name?
That's another show I never saw outside of school.
Yeah.
Magic School.
That's a good quiz. What's the chameleon's name in Magic School Bus?
The Horned Chameleon.
Martin.
No, Chris messed up with that as Halloween.
Really?
Ludwig.
Yeah, and I was the. I was the fucking lizard. She was Miss
Hermes.
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 The lizard was like a girl name.
Erickson.
Eric.
Rolf.
Guys, we're all gonna feel real stupid.
Is it Lizardy?
It's Liz.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's so stupid.
Which 90s cartoon featured American rapper Busta Rhymes in a cameo role?
Busta Rhymes in a cameo.
Simpsons.
Children's cartoon?
Yep.
Well, hey,
Animaniacs?
No.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
No. It was a Rugrats movie.
What? Oh my God, he sang the Riptar Wagon song. I am Riptar, hear me roar.
Busta Rhymes did that? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Ow, that unlocked something.
Wow.
Stop the stuff, go to radar, stop. Yeah.
Everyone's getting sentience today. Let's go.
Wow, I forgot about that. That's another soundtrack I had. And
Guys, this might be a quiz about 90s cartoons, but we're dealing with our self-awareness.
It's a mental health awareness.
I feel like we've all really bonded.
Sound effects were taken from Star Trek to use with which cartoon?
What?
Star Trek?
Star Trek for Rugrats.
No, sound effects were taken from Star Trek to use in which cartoon?
Is it another starry kind of cartoon?
Yeah. Space.
Buzz Lightyear.
But Ugly Martians.
An ugly what a pull. Holy shit.
That's a wild one.
No way. Futurama, they had sound effects. Oh.
What a better guess.
What a better guess than Ugly Martian.
Is that a children's cartoon?
But Ugly Martian.
Why are you acting about
Futurama.
lines?
Because I panicked.
Instead of tallying.
This is how you tally the awards for the Sauce Fest.
She's doing good.
Yeah, all right. Now this
Okay, one of us stepped up and had a pen and paper, okay?
Yeah.
I made no.
That's enough right there.
Sam.
she showed up with pen and paper, Tinkerbell.
She did. Tinkerbell thing.
No different here.
Page, yeah.
This category is a line from a 90s cartoon theme song, and I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Cartoon, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Cartoon, popular 90s cartoon theme song.
Okay.
Next thing you know, you're seeing octopus in your neighborhood.
Magic School Bus?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
It's good.
I just figured learning.
Big Magic School Bus.
I have to try and say it as like,
Yeah. Not the not the pattern.
Insert.
yeah,
Not the rhythm of the song.
proper as
Can you imagine? It's so Little Richard sang that. Richard Little.
Little. Stuart Little.
Stuart Little almost.
Full circle.
Octopus in your backyard.
I can't believe you guys are able to do bits. I'm like so in the zone right now.
Brave Little Toasters.
That's why you're doing well and we're not.
Brave Little Toasters is a good kids movie.
We're close, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not. I got one.
Here's the next one.
You got two.
Well, here we go. Well, here we go.
Yeah, Kyle told me this one. I'm gonna pull myself from this one. I didn't realize.
Well,
this.
here
This
we
is hard.
go. Well, here we go.
Yeah. And as soon as you hear, you'll be like, oh,
You're going to get it. Well, here we go. Well, here we go. Well, here we
want
go.
me to say it the way it is in the thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Arnold.
Here we go. Here we.
I had no idea though.
Big football head.
That music slapped. Jim Lang was the composer for that show. Yeah. Shit, man.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony.
No idea.
Oh, we're tiny.
Jurassic
We're
Park.
all a little loony.
It's Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
I was joking. I thought you guys didn't get it. I'm sorry, idiots.
every day.
Wait, well, hold on. Did you know that one ahead of time?
Yeah.
So then, does that count as you getting one?
Yeah. I was just joking by saying Jurassic Park because I thought that was too obvious.
No, she asked if you knew it before we started the quiz.
Oh, no.
You didn't look at these. I
know what's nice about the article is it hides all the answers. You have to press a button.
answers.
Okay.
You have to press a button to see the answer, so I did not see them, which is perfect.
All right. Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that
Arthur. Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet.
Fuck me. Okay, now you're in the lead.
I make a fist and I punch my head on the back.
And I say, hey.
You ever see the little bean where he has the...
Yeah, with the hand. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What was the name of the girl? Margarine or whatever?
No, it's DW.
Oh,
Definitely punch.
Margarine.
okay.
Dora Winifred.
Butter in Spanish.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Dora Winifred.
Dora Winifred. Is that what it stands for?
Yes.
Okay. See, that's
deep.
better. That's more impressive than me just knowing the letters.
All right. One is genius. The other is insane.
Piggy the brain.
Piggy the brain. Yeah. The stars.
I want to be the very best.
Pokemon. Ah, she got it.
I think Kylie got that. She's used to doing games every week.
Hold the microphone.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Cruella de Vil. Like I'm not actually holding the microphone, but I got like this like.
It's just
All right.
broken.
Yeah.
It's a great holder.
All right. Who won? Kylie?
That's it.
I am now back in the lead.
Let's do one. One that's worth 3.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's worth 3.
Right? Is it? Would that make up?
Do we have one?
No.
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 It?
We do, but they're just way too easy.
Okay. Get one that's like mild, and then like it'll just be a battle of speed.
I'm not in this. I'm just watching.
Yeah, Phil, you don't have a horse.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
I can't do this one. Do you want to see how quick it's going to be?
Yeah.
If nautical nonsense.
You're now fine.
All right.
If I give you that one.
What is the
Which I
name
will.
of the spatula? Is there a name?
The hydrodynamic spatula, turbo with important starboard attachments and turbo drive.
There you go.
All right. The tiebreaker is going to be 37 vegetable trivia questions.
Oh,
No.
sold.
Well, it has a chance. Let's go.
Vegetables. Where did this come from?
What is America's favorite vegetable?
Tomato.
Iceberg lettuce.
That's a fruit.
Broccoli. Fuck.
Broccoli.
Yeah, broccoli. Fuck.
Homewood standards.
That means I win. Done.
Which colored bell pepper has the most vitamin C?
Green.
Yellow.
Rabbit.
Reggie Biff.
Red.
No.
All right, fuck this. We got to figure out why Phil doesn't like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just don't enjoy them. It's not hard.
Okay.
Not hard.
Yeah, I don't know if I like even though I like the Futurama animation style, I don't know if I like the baby.
Just hear Haley in the background whining.
As a baby.
Why don't you like The Simpsons?
Maggie.
I don't think, maybe because like I wasn't necessarily allowed to watch the show when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then it probably translated like later down the road, but yeah, I just never enjoyed it. And when it was on, I was just like, man.
Now that's
Kylie, you're a big Simpsons fan.
yeah,
Yes.
that's one of your favorite podcasts too. You talk about something.
Yes.
Oh wait, what's the podcast?
Talking Simpsons.
Who's in it? Anybody from production or anything? Or
No, but they have had writers and directors on.
oh, cool.
And
That's
they're
cool.
They're incredibly far more well versed than I am.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's very
So
good.
I love adult animated TV shows like Family Guy and Bob's Burgers, South Park.
BoJack Horseman.
No, and that one that's H. John Benjamin or no?
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. You're right. Yeah.
Beast.
So
Phil gets points back. He's on the board.
All right, Phil's now out of 3.
So I was like, let me give Simpsons a fair shot. Everybody says that South Park and Family Guy are ripped off
Too good.
Simpsons, so let me start watching that, and I did, and I fucking love it. I'm up to season 7 right now.
So you're in the golden era.
Yeah, the golden era. I think.
Yeah, I watched the monorail episode. I saw the monorail episode. I thought
That's
it was
the
fine.
famous Conan.
But that's the famous Conan one. It's good. The music is good in it, but I think that they overhyped it, and I wasn't that impressed with it.
It is one that, it's definitely overhyped because now it's just legendary that it's Conan, but there are other ones that you're getting to that I think are at least a better Phil Hartman performance. You have not gotten to A Fish Called Selma,
Yeah, that's a good one.
What's that one about?
where Selma dates Troy McClure.
Yes.
And it has the famous Planet of the Apes, the musical.
You know what? I think I have seen that one.
A stellar performance from Phil Hartman.
Yeah, where they like pretend to be in, where he pretends to marry her, right? Or like they do marry, but like he does it for publicity. Right?
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Yes, that's right. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You know.
You may remember me from such films as.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Jingle All the Way.
True.
Phil Hartman. True. He was murdered by his wife.
Trampoline! Remember that one? Trampoline! When he sees a free trampoline ad in the paper.
Yes.
Yes.
Trampoline! Then he just runs out the door.
What I like about The Simpsons is
That's not about the perfect moment.
You can one from the monorail episode, but Kyle first.
You could put Disney Plus has all the Simpsons on it right now. You can literally play them on random, and you'll never get a repeat for like a whole year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Love it. I like.
Where are they at?
What?
How many seasons?
27.
No, they're in their 30s.
Is it 30?
Yeah, they're on like 33 or something.
Almost dropped it again.
What is it?
I don't know. Something.
It's not bad. Yeah, 30 something. Yeah,
shiny.
This cracked me the fuck up.
I am a fucking pro. That's a good call out.
You're a magpie.
I love this.
The mattress square and true.
Throws him out the window onto a mattress. Bounces back into the house. Cracks me the fuck up every fucking time.
What's his name? Something Costello?
Homer's voice? Who's Homer's voice?
Dan Castellaneta.
Dan Castellaneta, yeah.
One of my favorite Parks and Rec.
Dude, his voice acting, the screaming he used to do in the earlier, like compared to now, he's in the boys older, but the whole screaming he did.
Yeah.
Or how, what was the pretty lady that he worked with that he almost had an affair with?
That's not Lurleen Lumpkin.
You're talking about?
I know
like,
exactly what you're talking
going
about.
up in the elevator.
Andy.
Like, his screams are just fucking hilarious, man.
Yes, Dan Castellaneta on Parks and Rec. Thoughts for you?
Yeah.
Oh, God, the NPR guy?
Yeah.
No way.
That man is a...
you ever see his interview on Letterman? Like one of his first interviews where he does a little of the voices? Like
that was on Conan.
Was it early though? Very early.
Oh, then no, it wasn't Conan.
It was like it was early on in the
yeah.
You guys interviewed Hank Azaria.
Yes.
That would have been a pivotal career.
So cool. We made it on the show.
I fucking lost my mind.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I'm so glad you brought that up.
I had no idea that was happening, and I literally turned on the app after lunchtime. Like I'm like, oh, because I usually tune in between 2 and 3, and then listen for the rest of the day. And they're literally, I tune in. I thought he just called in.
Oh no!
So you were interviewing him, or
yes, because he was doing a press tour for his Bruce Springsteen cover band.
Oh, that's right.
Red Bank or something they were playing.
The E Street Band. So, and this is where I will fully admit, like, this is not one of my proudest moments. I was rude with my co-host, Jeff, where it was during a news break, and we got an email saying, like, Hank Azaria interview ? From our boss. And I was like, Jeff, look at your phone. Look at your phone right now. Can we do this?
Whatever you're doing, stop and look at your phone.
I know you have 4 kids, and everything is, like, very important. That is not this, but to me, this is my 4 kids.
So for anybody who's not sure, what are the voices that he's most known for in The Simpsons?
Well,
I know he does a ton.
Mo the bartender, Chief Wiggum, rest in peace, Apu, Nahasapim Pedalon. Just
Nahasapim Pedalon, yeah.
Just like there are 3 actors on The Simpsons who do like 40 voices each. It's Dan Castellaneta, Harry Shearer.
Open up a list. Keep going.
And what's her name?
Does he do the Bumblebee?
A Bumblebee Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He does do the Venom.
You got it. Yeah. But yeah, he like just someone who.
Professor Fink, comic book guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Bumblebee, Cletus, Carlson, Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Duffman.
God, he did Duffman when he came on with us, and he said
he interviewed in a couple of the voices. They interviewed Chief Wiggum. They interviewed Mo. It was so fun.
We played it.
Yeah, we played it. Yeah.
That's so cool. How he switches it on and off. And
he said Jeff and Kylie in the Duffman voice, and I was like, do not cry on air.
Oh my God.
Do not cry.
It's the voice. It's not even just like someone doing an impression. It's the same voice you've been listening to this whole time.
And it's the voice saying my name. Like that's fucking surreal.
Cool.
That's wild.
That is so fucking cool.
That is
the only thing that we ever came to anywhere near close to that was we interviewed the guy that Red and Stimpy.
Oh wow!
Bob Camp was.
Yeah,
he had a tent set up at a festival, and I had a field recorder. I was just like, hey, I was like, hey, we have a podcast. Do you want to do? And he sang the log song, or what song did he sing with us?
No,
he sang a song with us.
The Royal Yaxman.
Yeah, it was one of those songs he sang from Ren and Stimpy.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool.
Stimpy guy. Yeah, that was.
I met Tim Blake Nelson at the Penn Station, and my basement flooded.
What?
What?
What was the other part had to do with that first part?
It's a turn of phrase.
Okay. The turn of phrase, my basement flooded.
Yeah.
Oh, you shit your pants?
No, I got
Peed your pants?
super wet.
You got super wet.
Tim Blake Nelson is a fantastic actor.
My sub pump off.
He's fantastic. I don't know.
Feeling basement flooded. Okay.
I like that. And my basement flooded.
My basement flooded.
It's a great cop out. I'm sorry, my basement's flooded.
I stole that from my wife. She used to say, if John Bernthal's on the TV, she goes, my basement flooded.
I'm glad you said that because it does sound more women forward than men.
Well, I'm just bringing things full circle.
You know what?
You're
just progressive.
breaking down barriers.
Yeah, breaking down barriers.
Why can't I get wet?
Speaking of breaking down barriers, if you never took the time to watch anything Simpsons related like me, I didn't start right at the beginning because season 1, it's kind of fresh new. They're still kind of work their way through. Maybe 2 or 3 is a good place to start.
No, start at 1 when they get Santa's Little Helper.
That's fine, but I'm just saying, like, all shows in the beginning are still trying to figure.
Is it like with the
golden years? The golden years are always like season 2 or 3 and forward, right?
Yeah. I think 4, 6, and 7 they say are the best 3 seasons.
No, I think 3. I think they mentioned 4 and 5, like anywhere in that era.
No, I would agree. 4. I would say through 9.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Good. And 7. So that works out. Actually, Disney Plus has them all if you have Disney Plus. Or DVR them. They're on FX like constantly. FXX.
One of my favorite moments from the first season is when they go to the party at Mr. Burns' house. And Mr. Burns has a cheat sheet of all the people's names in the family. And he's like, Homer, good to see you. Hi, Homer, son. Brett. And he shakes his hand and Bart goes, it's Bart, sir. And Homer goes, shut up, Brett. Like, don't correct my boss.
I love that. During Universal, they had keychains with Bort on it.
Oh, a Bort license plate?
Bort license plate.
Itchy,
that's funny. That's
from the episode Itchy and Scratchy Land.
Yes, that's right. He tries to buy a license plate. He's like, they don't have Bart, but they have Bort. And they're like, what a dumb name. And then the kid's behind him. Come on, dude.
My son is also named Bort.
The one Bart steals. That's episode. It's number 6.
The video game?
Yeah, he steals.
That's a good Christmas episode.
The great one.
Was a really good one.
And then he burns the tree to cover the evidence. He like almost sets the house on fire.
Episode, yeah.
That's a good one.
I think I mentioned it. I used to collect all of the Nightmare, the Halloween.
Treehouse of Horrors.
Yeah, all of the.
I was going to say, those are a really good one to watch on Halloween. On Freeform, they were doing like a tree. Fucking, what's it called? Marathon.
What did you collect from them?
The Burger King toys.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of things did they have?
They used to have there was the Homer, Frankenstein.
Oh, dude,
they had like the tenant.
That blows. When did this stop recording?
Oh no,
I don't know when to stop recording.
Guess that's the show.
It's okay. This is just like therapy for me right now. I'm like, what other Simpsons episodes can we talk about?
Yeah.
Can we start a record and then end it?
I mean, it's recording now that I hit the button. I thought I hit it before.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that break, that
Last
little part,
break.
we came back.
Right.
Oh, then that wasn't that crazy. We just talked about the Simpsons. Then we didn't lose the game, right?
No.
Oh,
Just
good,
this last break.
Here we go. We'll say, and audio people, you can check out the full episode by going to our YouTube.
Oh, there's a whole block
yeah.
of stuff you guys missed. So if you didn't hear it, which you probably didn't, you could watch.
Which you probably didn't.
Boy, did I let her rip.
So I think that was a lot of fun. That was a good time.
Yeah, thank you very
Kylie,
much.
Thank you for coming. This was
Thank
a
you
lot of
guys.
fun.
This was very fun.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed that.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Please.
We'll see what we want to do.
I think we should do a food episode with you. I think there's so much Jersey food.
Ooh.
Like pizza, bagels, all that stuff. Kylie has some interesting takes on bagels.
You Disney
Guys,
fan?
I have nothing going on today. If you want to talk about other stuff, I'm here.
Let her rip.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Let's go for it. All right, guys. That's Both Sides Podcast. Tune in for the next episode. See
Kylie
you
Part
then.
2, Electric Boogaloo coming up.
All right.